Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Darkest Dungeon 2. My name is Britishbrat. Today, we are continuing our attempt to get the super secret Vitrin stagecoach skin by doing all of the different infernal flames. So today, we are on our 17th flame. We are on Act 2 of the Killer's Glow, so we're going to go ahead and put that on right now. And yeah, this is the team that we are running. We have ourselves a Ravager Hellion, a Banneret Crusader, Virtuoso Jester, and a Sharp Shot Highwayman. The items that we started with, this is what we've rolled here. So we've got Clenching Claws, we've got Greater Roast Blood, we've got Inert Indica, which I'm actually, or Indicia, whatever it's called, kind of excited to try. We actually might also get some value out of Tinderbox. And then we have Collector Chandelier and the Iron Brazier. So the reason I'm kind of excited to try this is because we have Anemic on our Crusader, so he has a chance to start the round with Dazed. He has 40% stun resist, so if he resists it, he'll get a positive token. If he doesn't, and then he gets hit, which is likely to happen, he'll get regen. The name team is Fools and Corpses, which is interesting. We can also go ahead and throw Clenching Claws on him. That'll lock him in that position. We can go get some speed here. I was going to use Tinderbox on him, but in all honesty, I don't really care about Tinderbox that much. We'll kind of let it sit. Maybe Clenching Claws will also be good on Hellion, but, I mean, Clenching Claws is just very, very good there. All right, let's go ahead and toss these on. This will give us more candles, which is fine. And let's upgrade some abilities. Probably want to get our heal upgraded immediately, and I'm also going to get our stress heal upgraded immediately, because Killer's Glow is going to cause us to get a lot of additional stress. As far as Stagecoach items go, Wind Chime is probably going to be a decent item for us at this point. We also have one other luxury gear, right? So we have one luxury gear here. If we go with two and then go with Wolf Cub, that could definitely be, I think, a really strong start for us for sure. That does mean that we won't be able to get something like Strong Shackles. This is a really potent trinket. It can definitely hurt you a lot as well, but I think we're going to go with this. We'll grab that Wolf Cub. And let's go ahead and toss them on. All right, so that'll give us, what is that, 5% each, right? So it's 10% stress resist, some additional positive relationship chances, and we also reduce stress at each area. Let's grab this pig before we forget. It's always a good item to have. We're not going to use it quite yet, but it's nice to have. We'll go ahead and get some food here. The debuff resist can go on the Highwayman, but everybody else can just get the food. I'm not worried about Glimmers right now because we do have the Iron Brazier. Is there something we want to get rid of? Now, normally I definitely want to get rid of Anemic. I will probably go ahead and get rid of Nervous, though. I'm kind of trying... I want to see if we can make Anemic work for us. Nervous is just going to give us additional stress. I don't really care for that. Yes, somebody did redeem pet name. Thank you very much for that. I forgot about that. That was level 20 Chef. Good call on that one. Thank you. Level 20 Chef. Got you. You are a puppy, a good puppy. I'm just going to complete these, get these out of the way. All right, so looks like we're pretty set here. Now, where are we going to go? We can go take on the Shroud boss and get the Kyrogen's mixing kit. More creature den scouting locations and creature dens could be good. More meltdown chance. Naked and Afraid means we're not going to get the Tinker's Bench. Name the wagon Fools and Corpses. Got it. Oh, we should probably... Let's go ahead and change the way it looks, too. Let's get the skull one going. There we go. Fools and Corpses. There we go. So, where do we want to go here? I mean, this allows us to get maybe multiple creature dens, which could be pretty potent. Could also be very scary for us, but it could be potent. Tangle, we're not going to get the Naked and Afraid thing, so... We also have to think about Lair bosses, right? This team could probably take on a Leviathan. I don't think it would be too mega hard. We have some speed, but I do think we need some time to build up. So let's go for the Tangle. Hi, this is my mustache. Hello. Let's go to the Tangle, and then we'll just kind of get some mastery. Let's just go for a mastery kind of focused every fight that we can take. kind of deal, and then we'll see where this goes. We got a candle. I don't know why we got a candle there. Interesting. Okay. So this is we're gonna have a lot more options for getting candles. I should probably be trying to get as many candles as I can generally, but so I'm gonna go to the right here. Well, one loathing probably won't hurt us too much. If we go this way, let's go this way. Hey Talus, how's it going, man? Kill one Lair bosses? Yes, the Fetter mini boss. So, and that was Schlebby. So if we get her to get the killing blow on the baby, then she can get one of her hero trinkets. Hers are not the best, but you know, they're definitely an option. Everybody would like to fight, so we're gonna go ahead and take that fight. Enemy ambush into triple... Okay, this is not the worst ambush. We can get out of this situation. But damn, dude. Triple frickin' Arbalest is a rough sell on any day. Okay, let's try to make that one redundant if we can. We'll lock her up front here. This is gonna hurt. Excellent dodge. I'm assuming that's from resisting the daze from anemic. So he got himself a little dodge token there, which is nice. Chilling right now, good to hear, man. All right, Claws has him locked in place there, which is great for us. Now we can just start wailing on the back rows here. That works well for us. We'll take that. Hey, Soviet Snake, doing well. How about yourself? Okay, fortunate that didn't miss, but that's okay. Ow, that's very unfortunate. We do have to remember that getting kills is kind of how we're going to gain crit. So let's increase the crit on the Highwayman, I guess. That is going to stress us out pretty heavily, though. 2 kills right off the bat, so have to keep that in mind. I feel like there's going to be a lot of stalling in this. I'm going to try to keep the kills focused on Dismas if I can, and see if we can really get his crit up. Like, let's lean into the mechanic if we can, right? Yeah, so every time somebody gets a kill, everybody else on the team gets stressed. But whoever gets the kill gets plus 1% crit for the remainder of the region. So he should be at... I don't know, where does that buff? Yeah, plus 3% crit right now. So he's basically got a trinket on right now. So you can also kill corpses to, if you really wanted to like get that up. I think it works on corpses. So 4 kills there. I mean, he gets plus 4% crit. That's like I said, that's already like a trinket on him. So, you know, if we can get lots of crit kills of him, that can kind of negate a lot of the situations that we're dealing with. Did we get mastery from that? We did not get mastery from that. Watchtower will speed us up. Let's go for candles. Yeah, so we just have to watch our stress. We do have 3 stress healers on this team, so I'm not super concerned about it. You know, we just have to be cognizant that it's going to be a constant issue for us. So all right, what do we got here, boys? Run. Okay, we're gonna give them money and we get a lot of torch. This is a pretty good option for us, honestly. Though 12 relics is a hard sell sometimes, but it could be very good for us. Depending on what the combat items are. Yeah, I mean 2 stimulants and 2 healing items. Like, that's not terrible. We can definitely take advantage of this. The anti-venom doesn't help us too much, but gamers always crit. Valid truth. A reality. I wish it'd be crazy if the crit lasted the entire run. Obviously, that would be broken, but yeah, if you could combine this with Corpse Light, you could. I mean, it's basically kill list, but for crit, right? You could get some just gnarly things going on here. All right, let's go for him. Spread out those relationships a little bit. Okay, again, not a great, like, fun, super cool fight for us right off the bat. Hey, there's those crits right there, huh? Can we encore this guy? Alright. We're up to 5% crit additional now. Oh, right. He just went straight into serve once more. Yeah, I guess technically you could. Like, that would be a thing you could do. Probably wouldn't recommend that, but like you could totally do that. I feel like flag would also work very well in this situation. Just because of his ability to like you could definitely use this to like go very toxic very fast. You don't get to kill the last corpse. Yeah, the last corpse you wouldn't get to, right? Yeah, so totally true there. We got a little bit of stress going on. So every time he gets hit while he's dazed right now, we'll actually give him regen, which is interesting. Because of Inner Indica. Holy shit. I mean, it just evens out, but still, like, not very often you end up with 6 regen on a hero. How do you say this word? Inner Indicia? It's an Indicia? I don't know. Let's manage our stress a little bit. Bud's critting pretty hard already at only 6% additional. So... Ow. Just like, I'm bleeding, but it's fine. I'm okay. Yeah. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Again, I'm really just seeing how much I can get this focused on one hero. Like, obviously I don't want to die, but like... Yeah, we're at 7% additional crit now. Yeah, where's Templar when you need him? He can take it. He's a strong, growing boy. Maybe worry a little bit about it. Nah, it'll be fine. Everything is fine. Okay, 8% additional crit. Yeah, we manage our stress here. Get a heal. Percent additional crit. He's gonna be critting pretty heavily at this point. That's like having a really solid stress resist is definitely going to be something that we are happy to have. She can have that, sure. And calibrating sensor, yeah, why not? Is she ever gonna have? I mean, is she ever gonna have low enough speed? I guess maybe. Calibrating sensor probably goes better on him because he actually has the speed for it. But I really like this right now. I mean, I'm going to say this. Calibrating sensor is better than this for him, but I want to make this trinket work for the first time ever that I've ever had the option to make this trinket actually operate. A Lair is an amazing opportunity to get, like, silly amounts of crit. If we can. Do we have any mastery? 1 mastery point. Hell yeah. That's all we ever needed. That's all we ever needed, chat. All right. General's Keep. Kind of see how we feel about this. Hey, he's resisting those round start dazes, which is really, really nice. Honestly, we could give Indica to him. And the thing is that he won't resist that daze, but if he gets hit while he's dazed, like, that's kind of where it comes into play. To never crit the remainder of the region. Don't put that hell on me. Just lining up a bunch of kills here. Good dodge. Unfortunate crit. Good stress resist, though. Look at that. That's a lot of stress resist. Okay, 10% additional crit now. Yeah, Virtuoso doing the Lord's work for us, for sure. Yeah, he should heal. We can deal with the stress elsewhere, but... Okay. Bro, you guys don't need increased crit rates. Like, that's not a necessity, okay? Yeah, something like Broken Stopwatch would be very, very good right now. 11% additional crit. While studying, well, don't focus too hard on me then. Studying is important. But thank you for watching the stream, I appreciate it. Hopefully the studying is going well. Okay. So we are taking more damage than I would like to at this point. We should probably start murdering things. Virtuoso was helping us there. We got a little bit of a stress resist there. It's nice. Let's go ahead and heal. Need the background voice. I feel that, yeah. I get that. Stress heal here. I'll just bulwark here. Holy shit, it does proc. Amazing. Neither of those crit. Which is annoying, but okay. Can't even lift that sword properly. I know, right? You had to say something, Gonzalez. Poet left from the front made me really appreciate it. Echoing March is very helpful. Oopsies, all crit. This is definitely dangerous at this point. Like, yes, I'm getting really good crit chances. Like, I'm a 14% additional crit right now. But is that necessary? What's my crit chance right now? 24% chance base. It's actually not even that great, if I'm entirely honest. Like, it's good, but... Alright, we need to get things dead here pretty quick. Okay, focus firing him is an interesting move, because he can't do that attack on him. Bro, fuck off. Fucking Purge. The Purge! This fight may hurt us more than I want it to. We're also about to get pretty stressed out here. Yeah, okay. All right. Just time to start hurting this guy. Hey, Phil, how's it going? Welcome on in. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Nothing bad will happen. It's okay. Everything's fine. How's the run going? It's going all right. We're a little stressed out right now, you know? But nothing that 1,000 crits won't help fix something. If only one could heal dots. If only. That would be a nice thing to have. Too bad it's not real. This is a bad idea. But he will take less damage. That's good. This was a bad idea. I should have double tapped here. I don't know why I didn't double tap there. Hellion can get the kill. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and heal the stress. Oh, wait. No, she can't get the kill. Because he has Death's Armor. I fucked up. I fucked up big bad. I fucked up big bad. I fucked up big bad. All right, well, please go for her. Okay. Oh boy, that was a misplay of all misplays, man. Did not see the death armor. Ooh, mama, more crit. Hey, Aspen, how's it going? 17% additional crit. We are not taking on the general. No, thank you. All right, guys. I misplayed. That was a misplay. That was a bad misplay. But everything's fine, chat. Everything's fine. I hate how you don't get mastery from taking any of those fights on. By the way. Worth it for the 1% crit stat? Absolutely. Only for it to go away in the next region. So, I love that. The sharpness charm there. Randomly. Blistering Bugle is probably more of a death... We just got a greater sharpness charm. What? Okay, sure. I don't know why. That's a random thing to fucking just pick up, but hey, you know what? I'll take it. Okay, here's the play, guys. I'm gonna put Inert Indicia on the Jester. The Jester is then gonna also have Blistering Bugle. He's gonna taunt himself randomly, and also be dazed because of Encore, and then every time he gets hit, he applies Regen because he has Daze, and he'll live forever. That's how that'll work, right? Guys, that's how that works, right? At this point, I think we we go of what's best for us, right? This will get maybe some value on him. I mean, he's going to be dazed, like, the most frequently, probably. He won't resist the daze, but at least if he gets hit while he has the daze, he'll get regen. So, like, that's cool, I guess. Gets stunned from double daze, then he still gets, you know, he's fine. He's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing bad will happen. Man, I'm glad we worked for all that crit only to have, like, one more fight with that. Man, I wish you got, like, it was like you keep 50% of it in the next region, right? Like, if I had 10, I would start with 5% in the next region or something. Like, because it's just a little, like, man, I worked really hard to get 17% additional crit, and I feel like I'm not gonna get too much use out of it. I say as I get double crits, and nobody gets stress healed. Excellent. Love that. That's fine. He can take the stress. Bro, Purge is such an annoying fucking move. Good miss. Super. Oh, it's very inconsistent. It's definitely not like a proper way to be doing it. All right, we need to manage our stress a little bit here. Bro, why do these guys have such good damage? Like, to this day, it's still one of the things that weirds me out about these guys. Like, their damage output is, like, nutty. Also, their crit rate seems a little weird. Maybe? Maybe that's just me? Oh, just being dumb. All right, hit my drummer. Oh, hit my jester. Yeah, I could look it up on the wiki. Figure out what it is. Yay! 9 damage for 2 regen. Thanks. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. Well, neither of those crit. Okay, so, but I got 2 regens, so like, joke's on you guys. All that damage did nothing. Welcome back, Berg. You stressing yet? We had one little scary fight. One fight got a little out of hand, but we're okay now. It's fine. We've got plus 20% crit, so like that's good. I think. Definitely a lot of stalling in this run for sure. Those ghost stress? Yeah, no, we're fine. 21% crit now. I mean, the other thing is like, this effect like doesn't help you on the mountain, right? Like, I mean, yeah, sure, I could get 8, maybe if I'm lucky, I can get 8% additional crit on the mountain, right? No, 4, because there's only 1 fight on this region. So like, yeah, this one just, I feel like this one misses the mark as far as like the mechanic. Like I like the like, ooh, I can stack crit, but the fact that it goes away between regions, and it's like, so then I get to the mountain, and then like the final fight, I really just don't get to interact with it at all. You can get more than 6%, right? If you kill, well, actually, no, you're right, because of the fact that they're two big guys, right? I guess you can kill some corpses. You could probably get some more, but yeah, 6% is like the one you can guarantee, LS. Have size 2, no, you're right. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about the size 2 enemies. So, yeah. I don't know. Overall, I feel like it just misses the mark on like what it's doing. Greater Cleansing Sensor is pretty good. Debuff Resist is always a nice thing to have. What's my stagecoach look like right now? I probably can't afford it. I'm being entirely honest. But we do have 4 Soothing Poultices, so let's grab those, I guess. I don't really need the Impermeable Poultice, but we should take it. I'm gonna drop Blistering Bugle. I mean, Kyrogen's Mixing Kit is always a nice one to have, but it's not really something I super duper care about. Drop that. Alright. Kill Corpses, they take plus 10. Yeah, Kill Corpses to augment your crit, but that would, yeah, you basically just end up with your stress really high. Yeah, you know, like, it's just, I like these torches conceptually. I just think that some of them really miss the mark as far as just being something that you actually engage with. Like we did with our last run, right? The real play here is to just pick a team that has like high dot value and to just let the dots kill everything. You know, just stall while the dots like pick off the enemies, and then just like reduce any stress that you did pick up, and like wham bam, you're through. You know? So like if the mechanic just makes you avoid them like interacting with it at all, then it's not really an engaging challenge, is it? At least in my opinion. I feel like it's just like I don't know. It just isn't very good. Why no PDR? Because I wanted to engage with the mechanic this time. Like the goal of this fight or this run was to actually see like what it was like to play into the mechanic. Just to get a feel for it. Yeah, Calibrating Sensor is a much better play on him. I mean, the high crit value is awesome, don't get me wrong, but at this point, it doesn't really matter, because, like, yeah, it doesn't matter, does it? Instructus, Ritualist, Flagellant, Ravager team. Probably not. I've probably run that team before, but I don't know if I can think of it specifically. It'll go hard, though, because you keep killing the cherubs. That's true, yeah, but you're only going to kill how many cherubs, right? Like, if you do it right, you're going to end up killing maybe 6 cherubs. Generally, you don't really even get through the last part. Like, normally you've done the 200 damage needed to get through the last section. So, I feel like you're getting a little bit of crit out, but, like, not enough to make it worth. I guess each phase of that fight counts as a kill as well. So, like, that is something you could maybe get some value out of. Try to stun or stealth the crit here. Stealth, blind's the word I'm looking for. Good Virtuoso proc there. Yeah, I might do a feedback and talk about how I think that this crit value, like, I get it not carrying over 100%, like, absolutely, that would be, like, by the end of the fight, or end of the run, you'd have, like, a crazy amount of crit. But I do think it should, like, a third of it or like some of it should carry over to like at least give you incentive to really play into the mechanic like continuously, because now I gotta like reset the whole thing, and it's just like, ugh, I don't know. I don't really want to deal with this like mass amount of stress. I'm gonna have to deal with the stress either way, I guess. So like, because I picked a team that does that, but. This Dark Impulse is not particularly terrible. Well, actually, it is pretty bad. It can work well with Wolf Cub in the sense that we can probably get somebody very, very high stress resist, but they will take damage fairly frequently. Torches go, yeah. Like, if it was, like, 2% crit, like, I know that, like, even that would make it probably almost... Because at this point, we'd have a character that's got, like, 40% crit, right? So... I understand that there's a level of balance. You need to make it so you don't just end up with one character that's like ridiculously OP, but also like it resets between regions. So I feel like it either needs to be more potent in the region that you're using it in, or it needs to stretch across the regions, even if it goes down a bit. Like, you know, I'm sure there's a way to make it so that it feel. Oh great, thank you for. How the fuck you get fragile from fucking this? This is like a death's door. Quirk that we're rolling here. On who? On Tom? Yeah, on our tank, nonetheless. Thank you. Please give me something. Thank you. I'm spending the money on it. I don't give a shit. Get rid of that. That's brutal, dude. Yeah, have your health back, buddy. Thank you. Where are we going? Rat Skull. Rat Skull could be pretty good for us. Especially because we have, we do have Greater Wolf's Blood. So, you know, it also maybe negates the necessity for even having the Killer's Glow, because he will end up generating crit tokens. Could have been soft, that's true. If we land the Killing Blow with Hellion on the baby, she also gets, like, a thing, so that's cool. Yeah, that's something that's been brought up a lot, Beck. I think, quirks aren't really the issue as much as how transient they feel, right? Like, you roll through quirks so fucking fast in this game. Like, in some runs, I've had, like, one hero get, like, 8 or 9 quirks in a run. And, like, that's just crazy to me. I get you can lock some of them in, but, like, you end up at the Vestal's secret and you get 2 quirks and it rolls everything. Like, by the time you get a quirk, it's gone, and it's like you sometimes have zero. But I get that sometimes you're gonna have 0 chance to lock something in or interact with it. Like, that happens. That's part of this kind of game. But there is a level of just like, what is going on? Like, this is bad. We probably want to lock in Sanguine when we get the chance. I should have done that at the hospital. I kind of forgot about that. Oh well. Slugger and Sanguine is a pretty good combination though. Recounter is good for some interactions. Shroud Tactician will be fine if we go to the Shroud, obviously. So do we want to take on the baby? Sure. There was more focus on them reinforcing themselves than being replaced. That could be an interesting way of going about it, for sure. It would require a full rework of the mechanic, but like that's not necessarily a bad thing. We're definitely going to take on the baby for sure. But we probably want to grab some more luxury gear while we're here. Trinket Organizer might be unnecessary. Work Table Loom could be pretty good for us. Does give us a chance to produce an item, which is nice. These are also discounted items, so we'll get some good value out of it. Greater Heat Shield, though, is also a nice item to get. 5 runs of Act 2, how many quirks do you roll? And numbers 8 in total on average without... Oof, man, that's so many. It's, yeah. It definitely needs a look at, for sure. I agree. I'm just gonna grab both of these. I think the stress resist is gonna be worth the cost of this. Man, I didn't think about taking off Iron Brazier. Honestly, probably don't want to. And that's an unfortunate thing that I did then. Is the stress resist worth not interacting with the torch, essentially? The torch going, like, right now, actually, I think it is. I'm gonna drop it. It's an unfortunate thing that I just spent the money on, but I forgot we had that. Oh well, it'll be okay. There are times when certain heroes won't get quirks in, so I wonder what the chance of getting quirks at the end is. Yeah, I know that obviously some ends have different interactions with it. It really just depends. Do we get rid of, like, the Hellion, maybe? No, we need her for the killing blow, right? We could get rid of... If we wanted to take the Bounty Hunter, it would probably be Highwayman that we replace. Which, honestly, I'm kind of fine with. Let's just have fun with Bounty Hunter, huh? Does he get kill list? Oh, he got kill list, dude. We can make him a machine in this fight, in this run, depending on how it goes. You get kill list and we have Killer's Glow. Yeah, excellent. Does get misses the mark, which is not great. But that's okay. Also, I need to grab... There we go. If you didn't know you could do that, by the way, you can do that. You can go to your relationships tab, click on the hero you replaced, and grab their trinkets. Put it on food. Got 3 foods. Let's grab some more. Debuff resist. It's gonna be important on these guys. We'll give it to the back row for now. I think 5 quirks would be unbalanced based on how the quirks work in this game, personally, but I mean, I don't really know what the best solution is. There's probably a multitude of different options that would probably work okay. All right, relationships. Yeah, we should probably just go for it. We do need to make sure that we're okay here. 20%, 30. We definitely got very good stuff going on. Shelby and Swan, we can get to the next level, though, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, it would need a new system, right? It would need a complete rework, and that's... I mean, it's not something they're against doing for mechanics. They've done it before, right? So, who knows? Oh my god, I've got Banneret up front with Zealous Accusation. I completely forgot about that. Throw on Radiance, I guess, just for more regen. I was like, wait, why am I never using this? It's because I swapped him from Templar. Alright, we're gonna go fight a baby. Bounty Hunter is gonna kill everybody. Should probably check his abilities. Come hither. Mark for death, flashbang, no escape, finish him. No, we need Hurlbat. There we go. We probably don't. Let's just do more. I like having the vulnerable generation. This is gonna be really good for us. All right, let's go. Let's go kill a baby. I know Star of the Chosen. Yeah, Star of the Chosen with him is really fun, yeah. We're going to definitely try to lean into the... it's unfortunately an early Lair. There's not much we can do about that, but... We're definitely going to go for the Lair regardless. Somebody try to remind me that Hellion needs to land the killing blow, if possible. If we can get her to land the killing blow, we will. We don't need her to, but we might be able to get... I don't really like her trinkets, but... Might as well lean into it, right? Might as well. Candle, we get a dagger there. This is a pretty good haul. I'm not going to take Poison Ring. I'm not going to take Griddle either. Griddle is good, though, but we don't really care for it right now. No, I'm fine with this, but... We also have a lot of holy water, which is a really good find for us at this point. When the next update? Please send an update. Me starving for content. Yeah, I mean, we're lucky we're getting updates, right? I mean, that's one thing I always think about. It's like, they could have just dropped the game and stopped, right? The fact that we're getting, like, any updates. I know plenty of game companies would be like, I'm sorry it wasn't the game that you really wanted, but it's the game we made. Have fun. Bye. It's like, okay. Trinkets had a set bonus like CC did. I mean, technically, we kind of have some mechanic like that, but yeah, I know what you're saying, where it's like, it's not like the cultist trinkets just don't work without the other one, right? You're talking about like having a bonus where they work, but they're stronger in a pair, right? I wouldn't mind seeing that, but I'd like the sets to be like in different regions. I wouldn't want it to be in this like you can get both of them in the Feder. I'd want it to like make you want to like go to different regions, or it'd be like a hero goal thing. Could be a pretty cool one where it's like you can get the second trinket if you have the first, you know, some like make it like a little questing thing. I don't know how well that would work, but true. Butcher's Circus also wasn't technically like done, but like it was oversaw by Red Hook, but it wasn't like made by Red Hook, right? So it's slightly different, I think. Oh, I should be getting kills to the bounty hunter. I didn't really think about that. Like Red Hook obviously like did a lot of the work, but I believe a lot of it was outsourced to a third-party company. Like a lot of the actual game construction, mechanics-wise, Red Hook I'm pretty sure was the one who did it, but yeah. Butcher's Circus, in my opinion, was them testing the waters with how mechanics were going to work in DD2, as far as like token mechanics and stuff. I think that was really what it was. That, or it was just like a weird side passion project where they're like, you know what, like we have some time, let's put something together and see what we can come up with. And then like they did it, and it was like, oh, that was cool. And we're trying to get kills with the bounty hunter here just to get his damage and crit chance up right now. Morning, Berryman. How's it going? It's going well. It's going well, man. How you doing? How's your weekend going, bud? I don't know if Bounty Hunter can hit rank 1 right now, so... Oh, he can. Excellent. Forgot the Hurlback can hit that far up. Okay, so we got a full 4 kills on him, which is good. That's 3% additional damage each time as well, so he's at 9% additional damage and 4% additional crit right now on just one fight. Yeah, Bounty Hunter with kill list kind of goes a little... Kill list on Killer's Glow goes a little hard, a little heavy. Good, found this super tiny local brewery last night and tried all the beers. Ooh, how was it? Hope it was good. We got this coffee bar that opened up literally next door to us. And I'm confused by it because it's a coffee place, but on their website it seems like they also do like cocktails. But the place here doesn't. I think they're maybe just waiting on their liquor license because they have another location where they do cocktails as well as like coffee. It's like literally a coffee bar, and it's really cool. And they've got like really interesting like coffee drinks and stuff. It's a bit expensive, but you know, I'm all about like local places like that. So I want to check it out when they get their liquor license, if they do. Try malt liquor. Have I ever had malt liquor? I don't know if I like malt. What the fuck is malt? You know, I've never actually asked this question before. What is... I love malt candy. I don't think I've ever actually... I'm guessing it's a grain. Yeah, it's a grain. Okay, it's like germinated grain. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, it's literally like 2-minute walk from here. It's bad. Ah, shit. Oh well. At least you tried it, I guess. All right, let's actually march this guy up here. Hates alcohol and beer especially. I mean, I definitely am, like, I used to enjoy alcohol more. There are drinks that I really enjoy, but they're few and far between these days, for sure. I had this food truck with Hawaiian, Filipino, Mexican food that was bought. That's a hell of a combination. That sounds really cool, though. It's always cool finding new local places. I want to get out more and try to find more, like, local spots and stuff. I think it'd be really... some really interesting stuff out there. I just don't get out of the house enough. Gotta leave my little introvert cave at times. And again, we want to try to stack up as much as we can on him. I'm gonna keep giving myself regen, man. Just to kind of counteract a lot of the damage we're gonna take on him. Alright, so let's blind. Oh, she got stunned. That's hella cool. That's dope AF, bro. Dodge. Thank you. Can I kill a corpse in like one hit? Very likely we can. So let's get the kill. We're trying to like min-max this. We want to get as many of those as we can, right? So, yeah, we'll raucous here. Hey, Prissinger, how's it going? Welcome on in. Go ahead and heal that stress. Keep it down. So what is he up to now? He's at 12% additional damage, 6% additional crit. So not too shabby. Remember, we have 2 fights on the Lair before we even get to the final fight. So we'll definitely be able to like milk quite a lot out of this if we're lucky. Going to Grand Slam? No, no Grand Slam. We're just doing all the torches to unlock the super cool new skin that they have added in. What torch? Right now we are on the Killer's Glow. Honestly, between Radiance and Bulwark, you can kind of end up with just this guy being regen all the time. I never really use Radiance much, but the regen is pretty nice. Nice little thing to have. Go ahead and Encore here. Just so we can get the kill. That one is going first. We can probably... I cannot stun her. This does have Execution too, though, so this will kill, right? Excellent. 4 rounds and still 3 enemies left for a small incremental advantage. Yes, we're now at 7% crit. It's enough. Excellent miss. Again, if we can get my bounty hunter to kill the corpse, we'll take that. What's he getting the dodges from? I don't know what he's getting the dodges from. This would be a tough kill. Except he crit, so. Oh, he is tactician. Right. Thank you. Okay, keeping the stress down. We're probably getting... I think our torchlight is going down because we're stalling here, but... like, technically. Oh, right. Kill list gives him execution as well. I was like, wait, what? How did that just happen? Right. My man. Up to 9% additional crit now, and 18% additional. Like, these things, those two things are stacking together like crazy. Like, the damage and the crit together just, like, makes his crits, like, hit much, much harder. Oh no, I'm gonna kill that corpse. We're gonna make this happen. I'm gonna stall. I don't care about the torchlight. I care about stalling right now. We're in round 9 of this fight. Can we encore here? We can. Excellent. Yeah, he's gonna be a fucking machine, bro. The fact that this procs on corpses is probably not good. Like, it's probably a bit broken, but, you know, who cares? Stalling, what is this, DD1? Feels like it, huh? Not a regular truck, a semi. I mean, we did get him, his kill list up to, like, 50% one time. It was kind of nutty, dude, but 11% additional crit before we even get into the Lair fight. That would be funny, but we're not going to take it. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't like Idle Thought personally. I understand where it does have moments that it works really well, but don't really care. All right, now we go for the Lair. All right, so we are up to 21% additional damage and like 10 or so % additional crit on our bounty hunter. Oh, yeah, and he was bloodthirsty, right. That was crazy, bro. That was a crazy... like, he was doing insane damage. This guy's probably not going to get to that level. Though, with the crits, he's going to be critting a lot more. So, like, his overall average is probably going to be up there, if not higher. All right, Holy Water, healing. We got, what, 3 things of Holy Water? 2, 3? Yeah, 3 things of Holy Water. We're gonna be feeling pretty good in this fight. We'll just toe-to-toe. You know, keep her locked up there. Clenching Claws actually might hurt us. We probably should have put him in rank 1 just to allow us to have that opportunity, but that's okay. We'll be fine. Becomes the final boss. Yeah, right. There's actually a mod that makes him into a roaming mini-boss, which is kind of cool. Cool. Take that. We'll just do some damage here. Well, the goat won't get any riposte now, which is nice. Days. Dead. Dazed and dead. Raucous here just to get... Raucous is actually really good for Killer's Glow because it does let you kind of just chip down the stress pretty effectively, which is nice. Okay, we're now countering that. That's excellent. And if she takes the damage, that's okay. We can heal her. More! More! Yeah, that's exactly how it's going. Heal her up. This is going to take some time, but we are going to try to stall as much as possible on this fight. It resists overall there. Excellent. Unfortunate it didn't miss. Okay, the diseases could be a problem with this fight, absolutely. but who did I kill first? This one. Manage our stress. That corpse is probably gonna go. Oh, maybe not. All right. We might be able to get both of them dead. We're gonna keep healing her up. Raucous. And boom. 17% additional crit right now. The thing is that kill list doesn't proc on corpses, so he's not getting more damage every time we do that, but he is getting additional, you know, crit. So like that all pans out pretty well for us. Yeah, I'm gonna encore him because he can probably kill some of these people in like one hit, if not very close to. 37% chance to crit for him is like pretty damn good. We didn't get the kill there, but. Yeah, the 10 the flock is kind of annoying. 5 to 8. Pretty decent chance we just kill it. Okay. Wasn't a problem. Slugger, nice. Ooh, thanks for the regen. I appreciate that. We can go ahead and just start managing our stress a bit before we go into the next fight. It's gonna be important. Yeah, he's gonna end up eating that corpse. This is probably gonna hurt somebody pretty bad. That's okay. We can deal with it. Also just try to stun him. Ah, oh well. One of these two up here is gonna get hit by that bilious cannon, so I could have blinded, I guess. In fact, I probably will here. Just to... Hey, okay. That worked out in our favor. No crit damage, though, so it's all okay. $23 crit. Lovely. Up to 19% additional crit right now, which is very, very good. Of course, knowing our luck, you know, he's going to end up not critting, like, at all in that fight. What's our move resist? Low. We got lucky with that one. Alright. I think we're as ready as we can be for this fight, considering. So, what do we get out of it?
All manner of
Yo,
diversion
Kimchi,
and
how you
await
doing?
those who cross the
Good to
threshold
see you, my
with
friend. Thank you
coin
so
in
much for
hand.
resubscribing. 4 months. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. We get the Harvest Bounty. Oh, it's about me about to kick down the door and fight this baby. How goes the flames? They're going. We're going. It's been a slow grind, but it's been a thing. I am going to actually encore here, and we're going to toe-to-toe off the bat. We're just going to get her locked in right now, just so I don't have to worry about it. That's gonna be my opening there, and then we can deal with it otherwise. Bananas. Oh my god. All right, one sec. Let me put on the banana suit. Frickin' frickers. Frickin'. I've got to change it now to be the, needs to be the void suit, because it's actually, for some reason, this is bright yellow, by the way, and this is green. For some reason, the chroma key picks them both up. I don't know why. Oh, that's the wrong hole. Ugh. There we go. All right. We are one with the void now. Actually, let me put my headphones on. All right. There we go. Void banana. Void banana. Yeah, let me just do that. Get rid of all that bullshit. And, yeah. Okay. That's an unfortunate blind. I am going to get rid of that. Oh yeah, the Harvest Baby does want the banana. Banana. Okay, that's fine with her getting the hunger. That's kind of who we want to have the hunger anyway. Of course, we are not going to crit ever, because that would be too appropriate. Well, the Big Me got stunned because of clenching claws, which is pretty funny. Does Stygian have extra candles? I don't remember if it does anymore. I know at one point it did. I don't know if that's like still a thing. There we go. Those are the crits we're looking for. No? Okay, yeah. I know at one point they did have that, and then they got rid of it because candles weren't really like a thing. Like, in the sense that the game cared it, but now the people do care about them, obviously. So I don't know. It's all wibbly wobbly. Yay, he did a crit. He did one whole crit, ladies and gentlemen. And we're blind again. We're getting rid of that. It's not worth it. I gotta get the hits on him. There we go. Remember, we want Hellion to land the killing blow if possible. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. Got the regen going. Just keep him stable. But the meat is stunned again because of Clenching Claws. Clenching Claw is a hard carry for this. If we can't get the kill with the baby, like, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. Yo, what's up, Chris Station? How's it going? If we can't get the kill of Hellion, it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna freak out about it, you know? Like, I could kill the baby here. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill the baby here.
Can you speak English?
Fuck you!
Fuck you, baby! Alright, well that went about as well as you could expect that fight to go. Alright, I do not need the hoarder signal decoder thingy mahabari bobbery. We'll just grab combat items. Remember to actually use your menu organization thing because it actually does really help. Actually, no, this is gonna be more useful for us. Like 2 crits, it was enough, man. It was enough. What? Don't know what you're saying there, August. Alright, let's see. Curing Kappa is not going to do anything for us. We're going to drop it. Ghastly Gruel. Healing received from skills. Yeah, sure. This is actually pretty good for us. I'm going to take that over. The stress resist is actually, like, kind of better for us overall. Greater Clotting Curer might end up being pretty good for us. Right now we have space. I think we can get rid of these 2 items. We'll keep the Curer right now, and we'll kind of go from there. I do not speak Indonesian. Do I have Indonesian emotes? I don't think I do. I might have some weird ones added on. What emotes are you talking about, huh? Cure might help against Hellions, Ravager, Self-Bleed. It could, yeah, that's true. She's really potent right now with what she's got. Can she resist her Self-Bleed? I don't think she can, right? I can't recall. I always get it mixed up with who can resist their whatevers, right? Ooh, we do want to lock in Sanguine. Like you want... Oh, I just grabbed a bunch of random fucking memes from the internet. That's all, August. I literally went through a list of green screen random memes and added like 100 of them to the randomizer. So... Burn from unchecked power. That's the one. I always get confused with unchecked power and stuff. It's just, I don't know why it confuses the shit out of me. All right, let's lock in Sanguine. Worth the cost here. Do we have any burn poultices? We do not. This does allow me to increase the stacking of poultice items, which like I think would actually be pretty good. We could probably trade out Iron Brazier for this if we wanted to, so that way we can start stacking up these soothing poultices. I think that's going to be a good beneficial long term. And then let's grab the healing salves while we're at it, just to have some more healing items. Drop Spike Ball. I don't care about Spike Ball. Anybody else? Anybody need anything? There you go. Get healed up. I've been doing that more often recently, and it's actually quite nice. I know people like very rarely use that combination, like to actually heal, but like it can be the difference between life or death depending on where you're going, what you're doing. Ooh, okay, we haven't had one of these today yet. Fuck it. It's okay. Bounty Hunter will just crush this fight. Kind of. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We can use Echoing March to kind of just fuck up the orientation a little bit. A little stun there, just to stop that guy from going. I don't dislike unchecked power. I do think it just needs to be looked at a little bit more. I like the concept of him having those tokens personally. I kind of like that, but like I think some of his abilities just need to be looked at, or maybe they need to like not be completely locked behind it, but just get stronger as he gets them, kind of thing. Like maybe you can do Burning Stars with 1, but it does significantly less damage. You know, but at least then you have the option to use it, or you know, something along those lines. I think there's ways to maybe make it a bit less irritating to deal with. Is super value in Hateful Pyre? That's what I'm scared to do, is Hateful Pyre. I don't recall it being that like annoying, but I know a lot of people have told me they're like, dude, Hateful Pyre is like one of the hardest like ones to deal with for sure. Okay. I'll believe you. She can resist a lot of the bleed. She didn't resist the one bleed. A 96% chance she didn't resist it. Ramp up tokens. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe that's something to look into. I will say that the path works that they've done gives me hope that they're being really... They're looking really hard into, like, how dynamic they can be with stuff. Like, there's a lot of, like the way Highwayman was changed really makes me think that they're, like, being a lot more open to, like, how they can change things up. Hey, Glob, how's it going, man? There's an ounce of revenge in gaming on Killer's Code. Could be good, yeah. Pro tip, don't do Shambler of Hateful Pyre. I imagine that's not a particularly fun thing to do, yeah? Yeah, he does feel like a whole new character in the best way. Like, they, you know, going through and them being like, hey, like, we're gonna reevaluate all of our heroes and kind of take a look at them from the ground up based on, like, how the game actually plays versus the idea when they started is a really potent way of going about it. I think it gives them a lot of options to kind of be like, yeah, like, this hero on paper is not exactly how it ended up being with the final mechanics of the game, and, like, that's a... Oh, yeah, Ghastly Gruul coming in clutch on the Hellion there. Just a casual 38 crit there. Infinite crits from Shambler ads? Technically, yes, but it would be a losing battle. I do not think you could maintain that for very long. But yes, you could technically let the Shambler, like, continuously spawn in more ads and, like, use that as a way to generate more and more and more and more crit and stuff. And they would count as actual kills, so on this guy, it would proc both Vengeful and... so 51% additional damage. Jesus Christ. He's got basically a 50% chance to crit. This is crazy, dude. It's only getting stronger with each kill. Dude, I wish we were going up against Exemplar. Because this guy would just cream that fight. Yeah, thank God for the random greater sharpness charm, right? Just like, yeah. Does the application of combo tokens seem sparse compared to abilities that use than anyone else? I don't think so. I think if I really focus on generating combo, I can build a team that does it very reliably. I think there's always a balance between generation and usefulness, right? Because there are a lot of heroes that use combo, and a lot of them use it kind of ambiently. Like Plague Doctor is a good example where almost all of her abilities just kind of absorb it. So for me, it's whenever I look at, like, I have a hero that I really want to use combo, I have to be cautious about the other heroes' use of it, and I think that's where a lot of the issue comes in. Is you end up with a lot of heroes that just kind of like apply or interactive combo on every hit they give. So if you have, like, Leper and you need him to interactive combo, but you also have a Plague Doctor and a Crusader, and they're just, like, eating up the combo tokens randomly, but you're never getting those big hits because the Leper is always missing, then you kind of need to balance, like, oh, maybe I should take off moves on these heroes to interactive combo. Hey, Walla, how's it going? Welcome on in. Exemplar. Why do I hear boss music? Yeah, exactly. 10 candles for a huge buff for the rest of the region. I'm actually going to pass on this. I actually kind of want to keep my candles right now. This would take pretty much all of my candles. I don't think we really need them. We don't have much left going on. We'll take the scouting, I think. Plus 30 torch and scouting will be fine. Yeah, it hits our relationship, but that's a-okay. We get a little scout. We get to know what's going on. Wow, that's a lot of assistance encounters. Okay. All right. We pretty much have options of assistance encounters or assistance encounters, but we do have our Lair boss out of the way, which is awesome. What the buff is? I can't recall off the top of my head. It's pretty potent, though. I think there's 2 different kinds of buffs you can get, but I don't recall. Yeah, I think a lot of it really boils down to there's a lot of ways to generate combo and a lot of ways to use combo, and you have to balance who's doing what. Under a lot of stress lately because of reasons. I'm sorry to hear that, Wallet. Life is a bitch sometimes. Life is a bitch, and then you die. It's like this one would be a different buff from a different, because these guys give the different types of people give different buffs, right? So, in this case, though, I don't really want to get rid of 12 relics. We don't have that many relics left, so let's just go ahead and take this. Take those and then leave. Hoarder. Do I have money for the Hoarder? Not enough to really justify it. We go for the fights. Try to get the mastery points. Hell yeah, gym time. Candle's inventory not immediately thrown out. Yeah, it took me a while to even get used to the idea of doing it, honestly. The hospital's hard to find until I started locking in quirks. You never find them when you want them, only when you don't need them. It's generally my rule of thumb. They're definitely, I do know, and I can't recall off the top of my head what the order is, but there are some regions have a higher chance to produce hospitals than other. That was a very early change in the game, where they made it so that different regions produce different nodes at a higher rate and some at a lower rate, or even like will not produce them. Like creature dens like do not spawn in the sprawl unless you have the modifier that produces creature dens or something like that. Something like that. Hey Tony, how's it going? Yeah, something like that. Maxi, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in.
Glory in this domain.
Yeah, maybe it's still Oasis. I'm thinking of, not creature den. Like that was a very early change in early access, and I never really paid much attention to it, so I kind of forgot what the actual like changes were. Alright, 29% additional crit. Easy day, thank you. Go ahead and rock us here and get our stress down a little bit. Wiki even mention that? It might. I don't know. I should be paying more attention to the wiki. I used to actually like do the wiki like religiously, but I don't anymore. You're supposed to dodge that, big guy. Dodge. 8 blight. Lovely. Even more blight. Even more lovely. Okay. Murder. 27 crit. Nice. My guy's feeling it a little bit. I'm like, bro, this kind of hurts. Sprawl used to be the only region with the sealed door academic. Yeah, that I remember as well. I feel like I find it in the Tangle all the fucking time now. Ow! Stop that. Have fun. Definitely need to upgrade toe-to-toe. I don't really have a great way to deal with the winded right now. You don't know why I'm hitting the corpses is because A, they go away, and I'm really just trying, because they go away and I still get the benefits from killing them. So I'm just trying to get, like, I'm just min-maxing the shit out of my bounty hunter right now. I just want to see what we can get him up to. Because we get both the proc from Killer's Glow and Kill List. So right now he's up to 60% additional damage and 31% additional crit. So. Chance to get Breacher on. So, yeah, man. Getting Breacher on something you want to get Breacher on is such a great, like, thing. Just gonna keep healing here. And again, we're gonna whack the corpse here. My low roll is 11 damage at this point. Yeah, killless bounty hunter on Killer's Glow is just, like, ridiculous. Unfortunately, we already took on the Lair, but, like, who cares? Just kind of trying to see what I can get out of this guy at this point. And he's not crit in, like, 3 attacks. Are you okay, bud? How's the Killer's Glow? It's going all right. We're kind of enjoying min-maxing it right now, which is fun. For the bounty hunter meme, I mean, I won't be able to, like, I can't just get it though, right? We need to find the sealed doorway and roll it, which is unlikely to happen. Ghastly Gruel giving us a little proc there. Lovely, lovely. All right, bounty hunter, you're up. Yeah, we've managed to. We haven't had a single meltdown right now, so we're doing all right. Considering how much we're min-maxing this shit. Ooh, Galvanizing Goblet does have some good usage for us, possibly. Not for the Blight. I don't give a shit about the Blight, but it's one of the only items that gives you a very reliable stress resist, assuming you have the health to make it work. So we can definitely try to get some value out of that. If you combine this and this together, you can basically make people immune to stress, which is pretty potent. Goblet these nuts. Got him. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Ugh. All right, another fight. Another fight, another candle. Impede us and no vengeance. Is that a coffee you're drinking today? It's just a medium roast coffee, black coffee. All right, let's just get the stress down right now. This fight's gonna take a minute. Okay, so fun. All right, guys, you want to talk about infinite stalling? All right. Get stunned, by the way. Okay. So, do I like tonic espresso? No, I've actually never tried it. But I've heard it's pretty good. I don't know if it's something I would enjoy, but I've heard it's like a pretty nice way to drink your coffee. So, what are we gonna be doing here? Well, right now, I'm gonna kill one of these guys. Hey, hottie, you're the hottie. I'm just along for the ride. And the reason I'm gonna kill only one of them is because the other one will then generate corpses for fun. And then the bounty hunter can profit. But I want the bounty hunter to get the kill, so. Sure. Yeah, she won't bleed, so I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, unfortunately, Bounty Hunter is not going before Dinner Cart, so Dinner Cart is likely to eat this up. Might be kind of sketchy. Yeah, but it'll be funny. It's about the funny. The funny is good. We like the funny. Highwayman. Don't eat the corpse. Ah, damn it. Okay, that's fine. It's blind. Should be all right. I would like to, but this may not end up going the way I want it to. I may not be able to make this work, unfortunately. Jeez, everybody's critting. Holy shit. I wish this token would go away after an amount of time, but it doesn't. Yeah, we have Dismiss. So he's the killer otherwise. We got him up to like 18% on the last region. Damn, that sucks. But we do get regurgitate. That's kind of what we were going for, actually, so we'll take it. The corpses, yeah, we're doing enough minimum damage. We'll be fine here. $13 perfectly. Gets the buff. Yeah, this thing can disease. Absolutely. We kind of have to hope that it doesn't. We're just kind of hoping at this point, you know? Just fine. Okay, the fact that it's gotten 2 regurgitates off is annoying, but we'll be alright. This is dumb min-maxing. Oh wait, does the token actually go away? Oh, that's funny. I didn't realize it could. This is funny stalling. Oh my god, he missed. This won't kill it, but it'll basically mean that we can guarantee a kill later. Yeah, I manifested it into existence. I knew it would happen. Ah, shit. What is the speed on this guy? 3 speed? Okay. We may just have to go for the kill. There's a chance he doesn't need the corpse, but it's unlikely. Yeah, I'm familiar with Slay the Spire. I guess we can let him do that, and then he can, you know. We could have bullied the car. We could let this fight go on, like, fairly indefinitely. But we've already gotten 3 corpse clears out of it, so like, probably shouldn't. I need to play Slay the Spire, actually. It's something I want to stream at some point, because I haven't. I've never played it, but I've played games similar to it. Wow, dude. Only 11 damage on that attack? I'm actually fucking amazingly disappointed on you. No, we're not going to bully the car for that much longer. It'd be funny, but... like... it's not that. You guys don't want to sit here and watch me bully a cart for fucking 8 hours straight. I'm probably gonna get hit by something that's gonna cause me more grief than not, so. It's a good stall, though. Cart is a good boy. Cart's trying to be a good boy. Doing his best. Imagine the views, yeah. I stalled dinner cart for 6 hours straight and got to plus 400% additional crit value. I've been playing Play the Spire this week, and it's been great. I really need to check it out. I really want to get into Slay the Spire 2 when it comes out. I think that might be the next, like, major game that we really try to play a lot of. I've also been looking at 33 Immortals. I got into the closed beta for it. I need to play some of that. Maybe we'll stream some of that later today. Who knows? Bounty Hunter kills everything solo videos. Yeah. You get Vengeful Kill List and... like, I mean, what are we up to right now? Let's just take a look. 72% additional damage. I mean, like, the guy's almost doing double damage, right? So, like... unfortunately, we're not going to get much value out of him at this point, so... and that's not to, his crit rate is plus 30-something%. This Bounty Hunter is magnificent. If he was bloodthirsty too, it would just make everything amazing. But the Feder Tactician enough is like awesome, dude. -5 torch for double supplies. We can take that right now. I'm Garrada, but I still enjoy playing it. I definitely want to give it a go. I think when I first started looking at Slay the Spire, I was kind of off-put by the art style. This is when I really started getting into indie games, and it came out, and I was like, it looks kind of... I'm gonna be honest, the art style isn't, like, fantastic, in my opinion, but I also understand that that's not what the game is about now, like... and it's got a certain charm to it, right? But the game it's a tactics game. It's about the strategy, and the game has very like layered strategy, which is something I enjoy. I really liked Monster Train, and that's very similar. So I definitely need to play Slay the Spire. Des forgot to forbid some card interactions. There's ways to generate infinite potions against specific card. Yeah, I've definitely seen that kind of stuff happen before. Waltech, no, you're fine, Walt. Slay the Spire 2, watch even goofier art style. Does it? I haven't even seen any actual gameplay of it. Have they released, like, some early stuff of it? Hey, Dala, how's it going? Art is beyond godlike. Depends on which god you're talking about. Kind of big leap, but the visuals were never... Yeah, the visuals are never the point, right? And it took me a while to kind of realize that. And that's fine. Like, that's not what the... When I started getting into, like, indie games and stuff, once I started playing them more, I started realizing very quickly that, like, A, art is very subjective, and B, it's hard, like, but, like, mechanics are what make a really good game. Obviously, like, art is incredible. Like, when you have incredible art like this, it really helps, but... Yeah, exactly, and that's something I've learned over time, so... yeah, I just need to give it more of a shot. I'll probably give it a shot. I definitely want to do Slay the Spire and have, like, gotten some wins under my belt before Slay the Spire 2 comes out. I like want to like have a basis of it. Good morning, Duchess. How's it going? Welcome on in. I was wondering where you are. I was like, man, I started on time and everything, and like, did you know what? Maybe you didn't know what day it was because it didn't stream on Saturday. So that's like entirely possible, you know. Casual. Oh, that's rough, bud. That's rough, buddy. I told you one fell back asleep. That's valid. That's valid. Oh, good morning for real. Hey, let's not let this guy get worship. Since it could be shitty PNG drawing shaken and still kick ass, narrated by Wayne June. Unfortunately, yeah. Anything that's just unfortunate about Wayne June being a fucking douche now, huh? It's generally very nice and chill, but some people get... Yeah, it's definitely a game. I mean, this game also, I get backseaters in this game still, and I'm like, bro, I promise you I have more hours in this game than you. It doesn't mean that I know everything, though, right? So, but, like... Nah, there's the first worship. Looks practically mirror slay. Let's wonder if people criticize the game for not innovating. I mean, it doesn't need to, right? Like, again, if their focus is mechanics, honestly, I can applaud the devs for being like, you know what? I know people like thought the art style was kind of cheesy and dumb, but I mean, it was part of its charm by the end of it. Like, it's so iconic to the game. I'm not surprised if they decide to really keep it. Well, all right, there's our 39%. 75% additional damage, 39% additional crit. Bounty Hunter is about to sign off for the night. Alas, we won't be able to keep him. Precisely. Again, and yeah, that's also a good point, right? DD2 did innovate or like tried to change things up pretty heavily, and people gave them shit about it. Think about these kinds of things, especially when it comes to sequels of cult classic games, right? Like, Slay the Spire, Hollow Knight, Darkest Dungeon. These are all games, like, and there's plenty of others too, Ori, etc. I think all those games suffer from being what you'd call, like, lightning in a bottle, right? They caught, like, the perfect storm of things, and they were able to bottle it and sell it, and they made it, like, it just hit all the right check marks. The problem with that is that whenever you try to iterate on that, it will never be as good in the eyes of a large amount of people. Hades 2 is a banger. Hades 2 also, in my opinion, suffers from being basically the same fucking game. It's very, very good, but it is the same game. The only difference is, like, you can go, like, 2 different routes. and it's got, you know, it's obviously got some different like bosses and different enemies. It's all different enemies, bosses, and some different gods, but it's the same game, in my opinion. At least, I mean, obviously there's a lot more that's going to come over early access, but you know, I've done 50 hours in Hades 2, and it's like, it's really good. I also think that it's the same game, and that's not a bad thing because Hades was incredible. But I don't think they'll ever be able to be like, yeah, we've done Hades, but we did it like amazingly better. Like, there's always going to be people who are going to have criticism for it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah. I also think, yeah, but like the same thing goes is like, if I wanted to just play Hades, I would play Hades. So, you know, it is what it is. It's just one of those things that like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. I love Hades too. I'm not trying to criticize it. I'm really enjoying the game. And they're like, but like we're saying, they're damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you try to innovate, people will be mad that it's not the same. If you don't innovate, people will be mad that it's not different. You're never gonna please all the people all the time, so stick to your guns and do what you want to do. That's why I'm like Red Hook doing this, great for them. Supergiant doing what they did with Hades, great for them. They stuck to what they liked and they made it better and they increased the art style and they expanded the story. Amazing, fantastic. Helldivers 2 and Helldivers 1 is like, that was a pretty drastic change. Yeah, they almost created it. That's almost like a different game. But yeah. End of the game. That worked for Ubisoft for the same game for 15 years. I mean, I don't count like sports games and like whatever, right? All right, let's take a look at our, what's our Bounty Hunter's final... Oh, we're doing a game giveaway. Hell yeah, all right. Bounty Hunter's final stats, plus 20% max, or plus 78% max damage, and it doesn't show what his crit was, but it was like plus 30-something% additional crit. All right, we're gonna open up a game giveaway because of the generosity of Crustacean. I'm also gonna take this off. We've hit our time limit with this. Say goodbye to the void. All right, it's too hot to have that on for much longer. All right, so for the game giveaway, anybody is welcome to join this. You just have to be following in order to win. So if you're not already following and you're hanging out, hey, why don't you follow? I'm gonna give away a free random Steam key. Games vary from a couple dollars to over $60 depending on which game you win. So it's now open, exclamation enter for a chance to get on in. Yeah, oh, was it Vestal's Secret? Ah, it's Vestal's Secret. Ugh. Oh, okay, well, I mean, at least it was all, like, positive, right? That's awesome. We locked in Sanguine, so don't have to worry about that. Recounter, Slippery, Pathfinder, fine. Second Wind, Void Sight, Vigilant, Pillager Slayer, Shroud Tactician. These are all fine. Shroud Tactician could be really good if we go to the Shroud. Melinaway is kind of lame. I like Melinaway. I think she's a fine character. I think she's a good character. Like I said, Hades 2 I think is excellent, but I think it is a it's Hades 1.5, but it is a direct sequel, and like that is fine. That's absolutely fine. I have nothing against it, right? But like this is a stark difference to DD2 where people are upset because it was so drastically different. And like I said, I think both are totally valid, totally fine ways of going it. Undoing it, totally fine. It's just it's going to appeal to different people. I'm sure a lot of people were kind of hoping that Hades 2 might be, you know, have some really dramatic changes, but also it was an amazing, like Hades, let's just be honest, Hades was an immaculate game, is an immaculate game. Like Hades is like S tier, like, I mean, I'm a Darkest Dungeon fanboy. I think Hades definitely is like, appeals to more people than Darkest Dungeon ever will, as far as like a gameplay loop, as far as like roguelikes go, as mechanics go, and all that stuff. It's definitely a more popular game because of the fact that it's much easier to pick up, in my opinion, phenomenal, etc. So they capitalized on that. They went with more of the same. Thank you, love. How'd you know I finished my coffee?
I see.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love you so much. I love that dress. You look fabulous. You are hot. You are hot as fuck. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Which one am I?
Hi, my girlfriend's hot. You're over there.
Hi. Which one am I? Oh, I'm muscle mommy.
You're muscle mommy, yeah.
Am I dying?
No, you're doing really well, actually.
Fuck.
Yeah. Love you.
Love you, I'm behind.
Hi, your boyfriend's hot.
Yeah, he is.
Damn right I am. You're very attractive, madame. The chat's simping for you, as they should. Good chat. Alright. Take off the sticker on this one. We're on coffee number 2, baby. I put it in the polite. Yeah, you gotta be polite about it, right? Alright. So, we do have the game going on, so again, that is a thing. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. You know what time it is, chat? Probably time for a sluice. Sluicy sluice. Sluice juice time. We're gonna eat pigs before killing pigs. I forgot that I had the word of the day, but it didn't pop up. What the fuck? That was still active? What was the word of the day? That's from a long time ago. Somebody came up with the word of the day, but it must have never gotten pinged the last time I did it. Where is that? Is it under effects? Where is it? Overlays? Word of the day? I don't remember what the word of the day was. It was probably sluice or something. It was probably sluice or juice of one of the two. That's funny. I need to redo that. I forgot I even had that. That was a cool little way to give out some additional free games and stuff. That was fun. Okay, cool. I totally forgot about that. Oh my god, Greater Heart Seeker. Oh boy. All right, we have to take a look at our trinkets here because we can get rid of Vengeful Kill List. We do have Temptation. There is always an argument for Temptation. We also have Strong Shackles, which is not a bad thing to get. Though I don't think we really need it. I definitely think Inert Indicia is not helping us. You know, it's not doing nothing for us. So maybe this. And we just hope that he doesn't get hit that often, because he's the Jester. He probably shouldn't be getting hit that often. And we let him just resist some of the stress that he's going to take. Am I tempted? I kind of am, but I also think Greater Heartseeker is going to be better for us. So I'm going to grab this, and he's going to do addition. This is going to be our Executor, right? This is our guy who we get the kills with. He stacks the kill, stacks the crit, stacks the damage. Well, not the damage anymore, but he does have additional damage anyway now. I think that's where we're going to be going with that. Let's take a look at our relationships that we got going on here. We'll keep Temptation because it's like we should always have Temptation in case we need it. Like, it is a very good trinket to have. I'm going to get rid of Strong Shackles. I don't think we super need it. I think we can kind of deal without it. But we are going to keep Temptation because I'm a little tempted, you know? I did want to put on this over Iron Brazier. And the reason I want to do that is because we'll be able to stack our poultices more. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, that produces poultices, not stacking them. That was probably a dumb idea. Oh, I don't know why I got those two mixed up. Oh, well, whatever. How's it going, Slim? That's fine. We can still produce items, which is fine. Maybe that was a bad idea. Who cares? Now we can really interact with the torchlight. Oh, well, probably should grab some glimmers then. Also, food. We're gonna need food. I've had a few stupid misplays today, huh? We're forced into slime mold. It's fine, I guess. Who's got a good disease resist? All right, buddy. Good luck. Yeah, you've had worse. I know you have. Hey, Bog, how's it going, man? Welcome on in. We have one whiskey. Woke up from an unexpected nap. Did you wake up, like, completely unsure of where you were in the world, or did you wake up feeling refreshed? There's only two ways that those kind of naps go, right? It's either, like, the best thing that's ever happened to you, or you wake up so confused that you don't understand where and when you are. Like, what time is it? Like, what year is it? All that stuff. Okay, Inspiring Cry. You're not sure. I guess you'll figure it out, huh? Pistol shot gives us way more crit value, which is really good. Yeah, we gotta think. He's getting a lot of crit value anyway. Wicked Slice will be good for us. Oh, and toe to toe. Whole party is a godsend, isn't it? Though it's really, really good. Do we have any more flame poultices? We do have another soothing poultice. We should grab that. And I think that'll be all we really need. I guess we can take this laudanum. That's not a bad thing to have ready to go. Well, burn salve could be good for us later, I guess. That's gonna be helpful. We're all fine here. We're probably gonna end up dropping the dropping temptation, if I'm gonna be entirely honest, but for now we'll keep it. It's okay. Let's go to the Wainwright. Oh, we get more inventory. What am I talking about? Hell yeah. Now I'm not gonna drop anything. Have I seen Slice and Dice? I have seen Slice and Dice. I've not played it, but I have watched it. I also know it's on mobile. I was kind of tempted to just get it on mobile and play it, but it looks really cool. I just don't know if it's a game that I would stream. It's one of those games that's just very technical as far as like the information, so like a lot of people might not enjoy it, but it looks really great. I think I'll do some Slay the Spire soon. I kind of want to get ready for, the whole Slay the Spire 2. When is that coming out? Is there a release date for STS2? Or is it just a rough time frame? I don't know. I'm unsure. All right, guys, if you got sluice juice emotes, use them. Let's drink that juice. We love the sluice juice. We're here to kill some pigs and drink some juice. Early access next year. Okay, yeah. I'll definitely try to get in on the... I'll do EA. I don't mind doing EA stuff. I know it can like change a lot, but like I kind of enjoy that process. Oh, I thought his sword was broken because it was behind this like foreground thing. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why didn't he get the leper sword? All right, let's go ahead. And so we want to be setting up the our highwayman for kills. That's going to be our priority at this point. We want him to be getting the kills if and where they are possible. Right, this does additional damage, doesn't stun at this point. And 11 damage is pretty damn good. We have tracking shot as well, so we can kind of just stop that if we want to. Go ahead and bulwark, get rid of the vulnerable and the regen there. Good miss. Love that for you. Always hang out here, my friend. You're always welcome here, Cactus. So technically, if you drink while you're hanging out at home, while you're hanging out here, you're not drinking alone. So that's good. You always got a place here. All right, let's go ahead and just tracking shot here. We'll just stop him from doing anything too bad. Definitely recommend checking it out, even if it's not something you want to stream. I have like 150 hours in the last 2 months and probably 30 hours from watching other people play. Hell yeah. Yeah, it looks really cool. I like dice builder games and stuff like that. And deck builders and all that fun stuff as well. Let's just get the damage. Again, we gotta try to remember we're here to line up kills where we can. It's gonna apply more regen here. Let's kind of keep him constantly regenning is my goal at this point. Okay. This is where inert indicia would be pretty good for us, but alas, we got rid of it for reasons. All right. Let's go ahead and line up this attack. We're gonna double tap here to get the kill. All right. Yeah, right. He's gonna resist a lot of stress because of how he's operating right now with Galvanizing Goblet and whatnot. Echoing here. Yeah, the corpses there's some really good corpse art, man. 6th, it's actually a chance that kills, so. Yeah, we're really trying to get his, even with his 10% additional from this and like he's already gonna be getting some really good crit value. Loop Hero? I never tried Loop Hero. It was really popular for a while, but I kind of missed it. It looked like it, it did really well for a little while, and then it seemed to die off really, really fast. But I guess a lot of games do that. So I wasn't sure, like, what the whole deal was with that game. It looked like it had, like, an interesting mechanic. I never even watched it. Like, I just know that, like, a lot of people I watched were playing it. Is there a reason I can't double tap the corpse? Oh, required target, not a corpse. Huh. I've never noticed that before. Wonder why that is. I'm assuming there's some sort of, like, weird interaction that it was causing. I've just never noticed that they did that. Yeah. Exemplar corpse is, like, freaking really cool. But a lot of games do that. I mean, you know, a lot of indie games kind of go through that, like, loop of, he's gonna eat that freaking corpse. If it was smart, it would have eaten the corpse. Double tap being glitchy and yeah, it was I'm sure it was, yeah, it's probably causing some infinite loops or something. Apparently working on an update for Loop Hero. Okay. So many games I need to play, man. There's so many games. I think I really want to do Slay the Spire soon, though. Like, that's the game I've been kind of itching to get into. Who knows? Maybe we run some Slay the Spire after we do this run. I've got the game, so. Ugh. My concern is going to be Crusader getting locked. Into, like, getting shuffled into rank 4 and then getting locked. It's almost worth taking off Clenching Claws for that issue. We don't need to take this fight. But we've got a team that can do it. I'm not super worried about that. I guess the stress would be an issue. I don't have anything to replace it with, unfortunately. I mean, I could put Temptation on if I wanted to. Which is risky, but, like, it might be a good idea to do that. Banneret is rank flexible, that's true. I mean, we'll throw on Holy Lance just to let him get out, but... You know, I guess if he gets locked into rank 4 or 3, we can just use Holy Lance, right? We're just kind of locked out of... Yeah. You know what? That's fine. Let's do it. Cosmic Slayer? That's fine. That's good, actually. The torch is low. Rat is a gambler. With this chant, we summon the Shambler! Some things do force the fight, yeah. Yeah, boy, how's it going? Welcome on in. Looper died because I had enough content to finish in like 20 hours and then no stick of an update. Yeah, I mean, they probably didn't even expect it to go that viral, right? Like, that was a big hit. Yeah, Sturdy is not, it's not really what you want to see in this fight, to say the least, for sure. heal her. I hate that heals. That didn't used to. I don't think it used to, at least. I really dislike that as a mechanic, personally. This always seems weird. Yeah, she learned Helion combo from Mana Arms, yeah. Seems like it, huh? Got a quad resist, or full resist from that. Pretty good. Okay, well, I got stunned, so I guess that's fine. Damn, sucks that I didn't hit, but... Probably should have gone for the kill. I should have gone for the kill. God damn it. This is not the time for me to be stacking kills on anybody. Huge hit. Generally, my rule of thumb is that you need to kill at least one of these claws every round. Ourselves alive here. I'm gonna blind this one. Heal here. Yeah, Shambler is pretty squishy. She could definitely do with some more. Well, I say definitely do. She's still a fucking obnoxious fight to take a lot of the time, so maybe not. All right, let's heal the stress. It's gonna be a nice, good stress heal for him. Okay. Get the burn on this guy, or not. Fucking goddamn it. Yeah, I don't think Shambu's really a problem, if I'm entirely honest at this point. I think she can be, but... Yo, what's up, Ilias? How you doing? She can definitely be a bit obnoxious. I think that's really the extent of it. Oh! Okay. She has Cosmic Slayer? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Okay, let's get some stress reduction in. Obviously we don't like these guys will get pretty annoyingly strong, so we do need to kill them pretty quick, but wait, how did that guy get another block? Oh, he had 3 block tokens. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Hey, Wolf, how's it going? Alright, let's get some heals in. Blind this guy. Hopefully that sticks. It did. That's good. Good miss. Excellent. This will proc down some stress. Get some heals in. so we come out of this fight feeling okay. Double tap here. Totally up to plus 4% crit. Everybody's got a little bit of crit now. I guess it's good. I definitely want to be focusing it into the Highwaymen, but like not at the cost of losing the fight or getting hit by crazy crits. Or just damage in general. It's quite annoying. I'm still, he just got the block though, so. Yeah, I won't be able to kill him with this unless we crit here. Okay. Well, that did it. All right, yeah, overall, not bad. Signed indenture. Hierarchy of sites, though, is actually kind of valid. Because of the stress generation that we have going on right now. But is it better than anything we have? Like, calibrating sensor lets us reduce so much damage. I don't think we're gonna do signed indenture. Put radiance back on. Those were good. This tracking shot's gonna be more useful here. I didn't put breakthrough on. I'm gonna drop that. Let's go ahead and get some more items back on us. Some healing items, stress reduction, blind, sure. So torchlight should be at 100 right now, yeah. So we're good on torch. That's gonna be useful. And I don't know. Does hierarchy of sites actually go anywhere? Like maybe on galvanizing goblet instead of galvanizing goblet, so he does a little bit more damage. But like he has to be at over 5 stress to start getting any procs. Make the fight extremely scary, but remove negative effects for skipping the fight. Yeah, I don't think you should get super negative effects for skipping the fight. I also dislike how you can get negative effects for taking the fight, which we did here. We got light sensitive, like, which is just dumb in my opinion. Like, make it so that if I skip the fight, I get a -1, and if I take the fight, I get a +1, like something like that. But like that's just silly. I guess we can just kind of keep it on us, and like if we get to the point where somebody's like at that stress level, like maybe we can just like toss it on. But like I don't know. I feel like having the stress resist is actually more potent for us. It can give Shattered Will for taking the fight, which is just like, excuse me? You want to run that one by me again? Because that doesn't make no sense to me. Shatters my will when it happens. Yeah, I don't blame you. But should shatter your will, 'cause that's terrible. Good crit. Some negative quirks away. Yeah, like Shattered Will like does need a look. Like Shattered Will is like a disease almost, and like the level of it's like I get diseases being kind of pretty brutal because they're like a rare thing. Like you have like ways that you can clear them to, you know, there's like, I don't know. I still hate some disease in this game, but I feel a bit more okay about getting like a pretty nasty disease at times. Rule on Hellion is really helping out right now. Gives us some really potent abilities to get healed. Very few enemies apply it, yeah. The only disease... Cholera is brutal, man. Cholera is, like, my least favorite disease. It doesn't need both the effects of giving you dazed and reducing your healing by 50%. Like, come on, game. I mean, Shattered Will being a, like, very rare Death's Door proc thing, sure. But, fine. I can deal with that. Right? But, like, beyond that, I don't know, man. Like, it being something that you can get for, like, not taking or taking a Shambler. It's just, like, what? Yeah, the daze is every single turn. Like, what? Like, who came up with this? This is fucking bullshit. There's bullshit, chat. This game is bullshit, and I want you to take this, clip it, send it to Red Hook, and tell them that their game fucking sucks. Don't actually do that, please. I like Red Hook. Spilled coffee on myself. Well, yeah, but like the fact that it can happen from studies is dumb. It's stupid. I'm sorry, that quirk is too potent to be like a random happenstance for taking a study. Yeah, Shatter Will, it's just grog value, right? It's really what it's all about. All right, who can take the relationship hit? They're both at the same level, so fuck it. Actually, yeah, no, this is fine. We're talking about Shattered Will. All right. I guess that doesn't stop them from getting stealth, does it? It just takes their stealth away. I don't know why I didn't. That's weird. I shouldn't have done that. But I did do it. Oh well. We can use the, we've got the chalk dust, right? Positive tokens is pyrophobic or whatever, and that has somewhat niche condition because burn is not that common. And you can get rid of burn, right? Like you can like preemptively get rid of the burn or something. Like there's options, there's avenues. Sorry, I had to go get a snack to deal with the bullshit that just fucking happened. Okay, Red Hook. It's fine. It's okay. That's what I get for talking shit. You know what's funny? I threw away Indicia, or whatever it is. I had the item that could actually at least do something with that. Alright. This disease is not okay. As far as like things in this game go, has to be one of, if not the worst one in the game as far as just the absolute atrocity that it is. I'm absolutely flabbergasted right now. Yeah, I'm just spreading the disease at that point, right? Like, I'm not really doing nothing. Or I'm just, like, shifting it, right? Yes, exactly. Why does it need, like, minus 50% healing received is already, like, one of the worst things you could possibly get in this fucking game. Why do I also need dazes every fucking round? You know what? I don't care. You get some crit too. You deserve it. Have at it. Oh, look at that. He's dazed. Isn't that crazy? How'd that happen? Oh, look. My Crusader gets to go so I can kill the worm before... Nope. Okay. You can't fucking write that shit, man. There ain't no way that we were just talking about that disease of all diseases, and that's the fucking disease that we get. Chris, Zero, Tyler, whoever's fucking watching right now, I'm gonna find you. Staggering Striker. Staggering Striker is pretty nice. It's not a threat, that's a problem. This works so well with Strong Shackles, by the way. I mean, it just gives us execution, which is a really nice, like, thing. Sure. Execution is more important than most other things. Just lets us kind of eat through a lot of stuff. Alright. There's a chance we find a Kyrogen in here. Like, of all the places, like, it's more likely than others. So... I do wish that disease-curing items could be found outside of the Kyrogen. Maybe only in the sluice, but, like, I think that would be good. Throw it away. That's just habit. It's just habit. Fuck yeah. The point of the sluice is, sluice gives you an extra region. So it doesn't count towards your final total number of regions before you reach the mountain. So you can use it to get additional mastery. It gives you a shit ton of relics. So if you need money or want money, it's a really good place to go to get relics. And it has unique trinkets. So like Staggering Striker, for example, Clandestine Cape, the Sack of Balls, whatever that one's called. I can't remember what that one is. There's a couple of them that are unique only to the sluice. And yeah, Lock Strongbucks if you're lucky, which is a really rare deliverable, only available in this area. So yeah, there's reasons to take this area. Plus, it's just fun. Lots of good enemies. But if you're like min-maxing, there's definitely times to like not take it. Yeah. That was a good time for a stress heal. Hey, look at that! He diseased himself. Or dazed himself. Meat as a sluice mini-boss. The flesh would be very applicable here. I also wish that we get slimes. I miss the slimes. I'm the only person who thinks that, I think, but I miss them. Already have a meat boss. We have a boss that has meat in it, but like It's not the flesh. But the baby is probably the closest thing to the flesh in the sense that it bleeds and blights depending on where you are and stuff like that. So like these are both specific trinkets to this region as well. These go well together in the sense that, like, if you have low flame, you can daze somebody and then take less. Like, you can, yeah, you can daze somebody. You can, like, double daze them. Like, there's options there, but other than that, they're, like, pretty bad. Target has stun. Yeah, we're not going to take him, but... What about vegan meat boss? It's the impossible boss. Oh, the hook pig from DD1, yeah, that thing was fucking annoying. Or the vomit pig, fucking hated that thing. That thing pissed me off on so many occasions. Not a Kyrogen. Ugh, alright. Alright, who can take the hit more? Tom can. Flames, yeah, back when the you could get the flame down to 1, those trinkets were so fucking good. But we could do a low torch, like this one can go down to 0 and like you don't die, you know? Like you don't get ambushed, so that's definitely like a thing, but that's not the way I'm gonna be playing it for sure right now, so. I think General is the easiest boss, I agree. I think General is the most consistent. Like, you can always go into that knowing, like, what to expect. And there's very little variance in the fight. I definitely agree that, I think the baby has, like, the highest RNG of, like, boss fights. Maybe, yeah, I would say it's probably higher than the Librarians, in my opinion. Just by doing the General, yeah. General's the most consistent. If you know the mechanic and how to counter it, you basically can just deal with it, like, very easily. How the Cove boss works, the Leviathan. So the way to beat the Leviathan, there's two ways to take on the Leviathan. You either have to outspeed the hand, or you have to ignore the mechanic of the hand. So if you outspeed the hand, you can kill it before it goes, so that way you ignore it existing, essentially. Or you can increase your move resist on your front 2 characters to the point where the hand isn't able to pull them down, and then you can kind of just kill the hand on your own time. I think killing the hand quickly is the best way to deal with it, because it gets 3 extra actions otherwise. But yeah, basically you just want to remove or ignore the hand. And it goes to show you, if everybody has their different, like, wait, no, I still think the Librarian is, like, that just means that there's still a lot of, like, the thing that's always been big about Darkest Dungeon, that I really like about Darkest Dungeon as a series, is that there's a lot of different ways to play this game. And people with different play styles are going to have different reactions to different fights, so I think that's a very positive thing about this game. I should just kill it, but Pig Sticker, this is one of the better trinkets you can get from this. We can get a lot of crit possibility here. If we wanted to put this with Greater Heartseeker, you know, then we could, like, do this and probably, like, that, because that's a little better, honestly. Also, like, does he need 14 speed? Like, 8 speed is still very good. We'll play around a bit. I'm gonna leave the minor Heartseeker though, or just the regular Sharpness Charm. Sorry, not Heartseeker. Like if enemies have combo now, we get 20% additional base crit plus however much crit we stack on him, right? Overall, he's just gonna be critting a lot. We don't. I mean, I guess really we're just generating crit with our Jester, but that's still like a decent amount of crit that he's generating. We can definitely use that to like set up enemies we just want to die like very quickly. If I could get the clandestine cape though, I take that over the pig sticker just because of the fact that we would get the execution on him, which is really good. This might force a hit from the swine. I can't remember. From the skeever. Peculiar pods. That's it. Yeah. That's the one I was thinking. Yeah, that does force a hit. Okay. Big heal. Ghastly Gruel very much helping with that. %50 crit chance. Excellent. Next deal will be good, Doctor 100%. Yeah, totally. That's exactly what's gonna happen. If it's not, I'm gonna ban you, Glob. I'm kidding, I won't do that, but it'd be funny. Let's see, days?
More
Oh, hell
arrive,
yeah.
Foolishly
Hey,
seeking
Coplice, welcome on
fortune
in. Thank you very much for the
and
follow, I appreciate it.
glory in this domain of the damned.
It's one of the most unique trinkets in the game. It's one of the only trinkets that modifies that stat specifically. Hey Marvin, how's it going? Welcome on in. Vestal Secret 2. Oh my god, don't say that. Okay, we got a toe-to-toe here. We're getting a little rough for where. Gonna have to go and get the heal in. Man, double vulnerable, double weakness is such a fucking shit show. We're gonna go ahead and encore here. Got more Katsu? Well, we do have we have an update and a DLC coming. We have the Kingdoms update, which isn't a DLC technically. So that's a whole new game mode that's coming. We have another DLC that has been promised, but we don't know anything about it yet. But that's gonna be for the main game mode. And then we have there's two of those coming with Kingdoms and another DLC. And then we have all the hero rebalance that's still being worked on. Yeah, we've got plenty of update coming. Still plenty going on in this game. He's locked in this position, by the way, so... Good crit token. Damn it. This will eat through the most of the block tokens that we can get through. This is gonna hurt. Shouldn't kill her though, but could resist. Alright, we're looking fine. She'll still be able to get a big heal here, so. Now we can move him. There we go. Resisted that, that's good. At least he's got decent stun resist, like he's almost at 50%, so like. Heals so much, Ghastly Gruel. Yeah, so she's getting some big fat old heals. Ooh, look at that. Haven't seen Makeshift Javelin in a while. It's a pretty cool item. I think it has to be used from rank 1, right? No, it's the back rank. Sorry, I'm thinking of Bone Saw. That's what I'm thinking of. There we go. All right, how much more we got left? One more node. No Kyrogen. We could get the pods though, which would potentially give us a way to deal. I'm not taking the. I'm actually trying to keep as many candles as we can. The only one is gonna probably burn out. You burn out. Then Red Hood can take its reward and do whatever it wants. Yeah, just like, yeah, burnout is definitely a possibility with this kind of thing. Though, Corpse Light was a slog, man. Like, Corpse Light made me want to quit, but right now, I'm feeling okay. Like, Killer's Glow, so far, the mechanic hasn't been so irritating that I want to, like, rage quit. So that's good. Oh, does it count as a weapon? It does, doesn't it? I forget that that interacts with Armor Key. Honestly, if you could get a different disease from one of these guys, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, you already did it, didn't you, Glob? You were one of the first people that I know who went through and did all of this. Fucking insane. Corpse Light has become part of my lore. Do I have lore? Is there like Britishbrat lore out there in the world? Yup, it was long. I fucking bet, dude. I can't believe you did it that fast, though. I'm gonna imagine that when all of them said and done, this is gonna be something like less than like 3% of players get. That's gonna be my rough guess, just based on like the general stats of this game. 200 hours, I guess, somewhere in that. It depends on how fast you beat it, right? Like, but like I would imagine it's probably like in the 150 to 200 like hour range. 3 runs a day, yeah, I'm not surprised. .3% maybe? Wow. There's no achievement, so there's nothing to like track it. I wish they had that as an achievement, right? They added it as an achievement so that way they're like Steam at least would track the percentage and stuff, but incentive to do it. Yeah, that would be good. I think generally they should change stagecoach skins to overall be something that works that way, right? My example when I gave feedback was like, there's a stagecoach skin already that like could be the, hey, first time you beat the Leviathan, you get the Barnacle skin. First time you beat the baby, you get the, well, maybe the baby doesn't have a direct one. But the like the Sprawl, first time you beat the Librarian, you can get the Flame one. First one you beat the General, you get the Moss one. I'm assuming there's one that probably does coincide with the Fetter. I don't know which one that is off the top of my head. But like, yeah, they could like add more skins and be like, every time you beat like all the torches in a certain flame, you get a skin, and then you get like the ultimate one, right? I mean, I know a lot of people also just like the completionist value of it. I'm glad that we get a reward at all. That's very good. But yeah, I think there definitely could be more for it. Yes, it is, Marvin. I know people who have gotten it for. You can get it through game files, absolutely. Shuffle is one of the people who's done that, and again, I do not blame people for wanting that because A, it's super cool looking, and B, it takes a. I may end up getting that point. Who knows? Get items comment. I don't think they will ever change that though, right? I think that just would end up retrograding the whole working fields concept. I kind of like the idea of skins being attached to achievements, because I think achievements are already kind of just an extra thing. Like, you don't have to do achievements; they're just a nice thing. And I think that skins are being a cosmetic reward for doing kind of like an extra thing or just like a fun thing would be a valid like way of going about it. It's not the good doctor. Not the good doctor. Hospital, 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 hospital. Which one has a higher likelihood of having a hospital? Shroud or Sprawl? I think it's the Sprawl? Maybe. We do also have Shroud Tactician, so like we could get some value there. Don't ban me, senpai. I'll think about it, Glob. I'll think about it. For now, you're okay, though. Who was cholera? Reynold. Do we actually take a look here? Clarifying poultice, anybody? No. Nothing that'll help us with that particular situation. Nah. We don't have any clarifying poultices. We didn't generate any clarifying poultices. Oh well. Safe routes. I feel like that could be okay, but it would also probably... Actually, no, I disagree. I think that would be a bad thing. Because A, torches are optional and should be optional. And I feel like adding, like, permanent stats that, like, make the game easier to play and locking those behind a thing that, like, is locked behind a challenge mode is probably going to off-put a lot of players who just don't want to do the torches. They just want to play the base game mode, and then they feel like, well, I'm getting locked out of, like, an extra 5% crit or whatever, you know? Like, I think people wouldn't like that. This game in EA like a maniac, and now I'm burnt out. Just give it a break. Give it a break for a while, you know? Come back to it when Kingdoms comes out. That'll be a good time to come back to it. Yeah, you can get this skin by changing one of the files. I don't know how to do it, but I know people have done it. So it's definitely possible. There's options there. All right, let's get some food in us. Okay. Sure. Mastery Trainer. More regen. We've been using the shit out of that ability. More damage is going to be good. I'm sure if you go into the Discord, Marvin, somebody will be able to help you out. Upgrade Fade to Black for the combo on Pig Sticker. Hey, Cuisine, how's it going? Welcome on in. Unfortunately,
more arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Am I saying that right? Hebeskabi. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm very dyslexic, so names take me a second. All right. Oh, by the way, guys, we do have a game giveaway going on. I'm actually going to go ahead and do that now. Hey, and your boy, thank you very much for the follow. Anyway, exclamation enter for a chance to get in for a free random Steam key. Let's go ahead and get ready to do that, because we'll do another game giveaway going on a little bit. Yo, Bogdan, thanks very much for the follow. I appreciate all the follows, everybody. First time catching the stream, watching on YouTube for a while. Thanks for watching over on YouTube. I appreciate it. Yeah, exclamation enter for a chance to get in. Anybody's welcome to join. You just have to be following in order to win, so if you're not following, you should follow. Games range from like $3, $2 or $3 to like $80 is my most expensive anthology that I have. It's a random Steam key. If you don't have Steam, you can give it to a friend. You can do whatever you'd like with it. Just don't sell it, please. Yeah, so get on in. And we'll go ahead and do that before I leave the inn. And then we'll do another game giveaway once we reach the mountain, assuming that we reach the mountain, of course. So we'll just do this and do that. And still have plenty of cash. We wanted to get some combat items here or some other items for the final fights and stuff. You know, we'll get some move resist. Will help us with stuns or anything like that, but it will stop our heroes from moving around too much. Him and him. Okay, these guys have the highest move resist, so we'll give it to them, so that way they have the highest chance of resisting moves in the future. Relationships, let's take a look at those, huh? How are we doing on these? Nobody looks terrible. Thanks to the Wolf Cub, everything is pretty good. But we can probably... Got to be a little cautious here, because it can either go down 4 or up a bunch. So who can take a 4 hit? Assuming it doesn't crit negatively, right? Shelby Gonzalez, let's try this. Excellent. Look at that. Yeah, gnarly knuckles would be fine, but I think we're okay trinket-wise. Trinket-wise, we're actually doing pretty good, if I'm being entirely honest. Drop that, don't really need that right now. And we'll keep the burn salve. We're gonna drop Staggering Striker. I'm just keeping Temptation because it's always nice to have that Temptation. I know we have the inventory space, but yeah. Anybody on the cusp of a relationship right now? Sure, Tom and Shelby are. So we'll get them up to the next level. Who else? Anybody else on the cusp? There's a chance we can get this one up with the whiskey bottle. Might as well. So that was Gonzalez. And do you know any morbid jokes? I do. I'm just not going to tell them here on stream where they would violate TOS. That would be bad. Nice. Look at that. All right. Everybody is in a positive relationship. Love that. Let's think about the final fights, right? We have inventory space, so let's just grab stuff. We have money. We do want to make sure we can get rid of a disease, though. Disease is, what, 16 relics if we find a hospital, so let's not spend too much more money. Like, that's probably all I'm going to spend here. Yeah, if anybody gets an amorous relationship with Shelby, you get banned. Tell us about Violate TLS. I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to think about it. I don't want to play with that fire. All right, let's add some items here. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this game giveaway. Let's go ahead and pick a winner. Going to go ahead and close it. Close the giveaway. Pick a winner. And the winner is Cactus. Hey, GG, Cactus. Cactus, you can shoot me a DM, my friend, either here or on Discord. So that way I don't forget. Congratulations. Gaming hard, as per usual. All right, let's go fight in the Shroud. Yeah, we'll take on the Shroud, right? Yeah, Shroud is fine. Let's go for the Shroud. Don't forget to stick around. We will do another game giveaway at the mountain. Stress reduction, and we do have one amorous proc. Battle Heal will heal, and Fate to Black will heal. Very good. This show had guts. Oh my god. Look at my bots simping over Shelby. Hospital. Multiple hospitals. Woo! Fuck you, cholera. We're out. All right. Which way do we want to go? Hoarder isn't going to do too much for us, so I say we go for the fight, then the Oasis, then we can go to this unknown if we wanted to, and then go left. So. No more cholera. No more cholera. How many candles do we have right now? Good chunk of them. I mean, it's not that much, but, you know, it adds up. Again, I'm trying not to spend my candles right now. I want to save them so that way we can keep getting good items at the... We're getting to the point where I will not be able to buy any or many items at the crossroads, or the altar, I should say. So. Alright. We'll Fate to Black this guy. Nice little just free heal, essentially. Good miss. Love that. Alright. Nice resist. Okay, I'm about to say that could be a bit of a problem for us. I'll go ahead and just bulwark here. God, the fucking battle music here is so
All
good.
manner of
Yo,
diversion
Tones,
and
how you doing?
dalliance await those
How's
who
it going,
cross
bro?
the threshold with coin
Everybody
in
say hi to
hand.
my big brother. Hi, Tones. Thank you for the sub, dude. I appreciate that. Almost 2 years. You've known me longer than that. Should be longer, honestly. Since Act 2. Yeah, Light Sensitive could be a good one. Well, this fight's turning out super fun. Kidding, by the way, bro. Hope you're doing good. Hope Jay's doing well. Happy belated birthday. Yeah, we're Radiant. Radiant's gaming. Pew pew. At this point, I'm really not too focused on who's getting crits or not. Like, we have really good stress healing, and our overall just ability to deal with it is just, like, negated. It is a choice, but we do get 6 regen, which is, like, that's pretty good. We've honestly been getting quite a lot of value out of just, like, having regen on our guy all the time, so it's not been a bad choice for us. Playoff hockey time, hell yeah. Girl, come on. Okay, she has lowered move resist, so. Ah, love this for us. Excellent. Classic Shroud moment right there. And it's only gonna get worse. These guys have oh god, there is a dog under me. Hi, Annie, how you doing?
Word is traveling.
Oh my god, somebody's raiding.
Ambition is
It's
stirring in
Praises.
distant
Hi, Praises, how's it going, bud?
We can
Welcome
use
on in,
this.
how you doing? Oh, we get to do it again. Oh wait, no, we can stress heal here. Praises, how you doing? Did you get another win under your belt? We are completely out of position right now. Scrake, welcome on in, good to see you, friend. Holy Lance, I don't really need it right now. This is just that was just an unfortunate team to go against. How was your run? You are another one done, I'm hopeful. We're not bleeding anybody, so. I watched the start of your stream. I know you had like flag, something going on with flag, right? So, no, I'm not gonna change any of the abilities out right now. If it becomes a serious issue, it'll become a serious issue. But for now, I'm fine with what we got. And we will use Take Aim in this region if we come across the Wharf Rats, so. Doing an examine team right now? Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Well, congrats on the... I'm assuming you won, right? I shouldn't just assume. I haven't asked if you got another one, but hopefully you did. Oh, you just said you got another one done. I'm dumb. I read that and went, I assume you got... Yeah, no shit. No shit, Sherlock. Let's take the stress heal. That's pretty good. Exanime. Exanime is fun. I like Flag. Flag is just a very good hero all the time, always. We love Flag. Flag fun. All right, so now we're going for the question mark. I don't really need the assistance encounter right now. Flag supremacy, butt supremacy, butt supremacy! Look, all we care about is getting rid of cholera, okay? Cholera is all we care about getting rid of right now. Nothing else matters to me in this life. Using more Templar too. I need to use Templar more. We almost used Templar today. Elite enemies. Yay! How you enjoying Killer's Glow? Having any fun with it? But actually, so we had a bounty hunter earlier today that we had Killer's Glow and Kill List on him. We got up to 75% additional damage and 39% additional crit on him. before the end of the region, it was fucking gnarly. Is that flag teabagging? Oh my god, amazing. Clutch. Yes, BB, it is. Not a huge fan of it. I like it more than Corpse Light, I'm not gonna lie. Not a Corpse Light fan. I used to love Corpse Light. I used to think it was fun. Now I don't. For my solo flag run without tablet, oh my god. Why do you hate yourself like that? So I haven't really thought about taking on the final fight quite yet. I haven't really paid attention to my damage enough to like know if we're okay. I should probably be paying more attention to that, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I think we're okay. I think this team will be fine. Yeah, see? Just fine. The reward could be better. I think, like we were saying earlier, I think the issue with it is how little reward you get for it to just all go away. Yeah, go take care of yourself, son. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, go do your thing, man. So I think for me, I would like it. I was saying I'd like it more if either they increased it or it had like, it was like a 50% chance for one, 1% increase or like a 25% chance for a 2 increase. So it's kind of a little bit random. And so that way you had a higher chance of at least getting some value out of it during one region. Or that when you went to the next region, it reduces it by 50%. So you don't start with 0. Like if you had 10%, you'd start with 5%. So that way you could kind of slowly stack it at like, throughout the run. Something like that. But I bet you did, man. Considering you get 3 stress rate, yeah. There needs to be some sort of like, either it should be easier to get like throughout the whole run, or it needs to be more potent in the short term that you do have it. Because right now it just feels very like, okay. Yeah, I'm not using candles right now, so. Trying to get some fat candle stacks after this. Hastened enemies, love that for us. I love hastened enemies. They make me feel so good inside. All right, we're gonna go ahead and second we march. Let's get this guy out of position if we can. Okay, he's now out of position. Thankfully, it wasn't his turn, so he still gets to be out of position. That planned out pretty well for us, all things considered. Nice resist on the bleed, everybody. Love that for you guys. Did I go the right direction, by the way, or did I ignore the hospital by accident? No, I went the right direction. This was just a question mark. Okay, all right. It's like, fuck, did I fuck it up? I did not fuck it up. Yeah, exactly. You can't, like, on the mountain, you can't do anything about it, right? Like, that, like, you can get maybe, like, 6 to, like, 10, depending on how lucky you are and how effective you are at killing corpses, right? That's really what it boils down to, and it's just very annoying, in my opinion. Big fat heal. Herald still has the debuff. Let's go ahead and blind here. A 10-hit disharmony, not bad. Please miss. Okay, that's fine. Crit. God, I love cholera. It's so fun. Okay. Oh well. Not really what I was going for there. I guess this will technically disrupt him still fine, because he'll move forward and it'll be okay, but like... wasn't what I was going for, that's for sure. The tragic story of my cholera Hellion. Is this a tragic story like Darth Plagueis the Wise is a tragic story? Yeah, generally, like we did in our last run of this, we just ignored the mechanic entirely with an all-dot team. Like, I built this team specifically with the mindset that I would try to interact with the mechanic more, just to actually, like, see if it was any fun, but... it shouldn't, but, I mean, it is what it is. I'd take it over getting hit with fucking first trumpet over and over again. Getting healed for 0. I love that. That's awesome. Wow, you actually bled her. It's actually kind of impressive. Ghastly Gruel on Adrenaline Rush goes pretty fucking hard, not gonna lie. Only a 7 heal. Oh, right. Because of cholera. I really haven't had to worry about healing him so much. Because he's just been constantly regenning. At least the regen is still doing okay, so that's fine. That guy's stunned, so screw it. We're gonna eat this crit regardless, so I'm super worried about it. Definitely will be excited to get to the hospital and get rid of cholera. When I get cholera, I'm on my way to the hospital. Let's just kill him. I haven't really been focusing, like I should be focusing the crit onto Dismiss like I have been before, especially because we've got an exemplar fight. I've been pretty bad about it, if I'm entirely honest. Yeah, but that's probably not going to end up happening, so. Shishuska, I don't even know what that is, so I can't say if I do or do not. Oh, no exemplar. Fucking Act 2. Yeah, you're right. I always forget that. No matter how many times I do it, I'm always like, man, no. I still remember back in my day, we had double exemplar. You guys remember double exemplar? How fun was that? Either way, we'll still buff the crit, I guess. Doesn't really hurt to do. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, when they first introduced Exemplar, you used to have to fight him on the final fight of the last region and the first fight of the mountain every time. Don't care. We might want that one. Crit tokens for days. Fit in the same fight. Oh, it's not in the same fight. You just have to do back-to-back exemplars. That was when they first, like, he first came in during early access, because he wasn't originally a thing, right? Ambush exemplar is still a thing, yeah, but it's much rarer. It used to be when you maxed out Loathing, you had an exemplar fight. And then they changed how Loathing worked. So that used to be the punishment for maxing out Loathing, was to have a ambush exemplar fight. And then, yeah, you would have... So you could have gotten, like, 3 or 4 exemplar fights in a single run, depending on how you ran it. It's kind of nutty. Alright, we're going for the hospital here. Yeah, let's avoid the triple Loathing. Not really my cup of tea. Maybe not exemplar. Well, they added... the Loathing thing wasn't really, like... That was before Loathing was the way it is today. We didn't have, like, the boss things that happened or, you know, any of that. So it's definitely a lot better than it used to be. The double exemplar was for testing purposes, though. When they added him in, they wanted people to fight him as much as possible. And usually it was they wanted you to fight him at a low point. So, like, see how you felt at the end of a region. And they wanted you to fight him after the end and see kind of how people felt with each of those fights and stuff like that. People did think, though, that they were going to leave it like that. They're like, oh my god, they're going to make it so you always have to fight 2 exemplars. It's like, I very much doubt that. And it was the truth. They just were doing it for data collection purposes. It was gross. That sounds horrific, and I don't want that ever. Hell yeah. Good job, Muscle Mommy. Good job, Shelby. Looking murdering fools. Early access game. Yeah, the game has changed a whole lot over the years. Or almost year over the year. I mean, early access has been around for quite, almost 2 years now. I think over 2 years, maybe. I don't know. But oh yeah, this game is miles different than it was when it first came out. And it's good and bad. It's bad in the sense that a lot of people were hyped to play it. They played kind of an unfinished version of the game, and it has since come a long way. But for those, I'm really hoping that when Kingdoms comes out, it kind of brings a lot of those people back in who were like, I don't know, man, wasn't for me. And now I think with Kingdoms, they'll play a lot more of the game. Oh yeah, the old relationship system when you used to get, when it used to block heals because they were upset that you were healing, you would be in love with somebody, but it would block you from healing somebody else because they were mad that you were treating somebody else instead of taking care of them, even though they were full health. If you think it's bad now when people get upset because you like cauterize somebody and the other person gets mad because they're not bleeding, but they're still low health and they get mad, like that's so annoying. I can't actually even do that. It used to be worse, man. Kingdom should be like a re-release of the game. I think a lot of people will really get back into it. Where are my hero works? It's been 4 months since Infernal Pursuits. I promise you they're working on more hero stuff. Amherst was a straight, it was, yeah. New players unlock stuff through the Altar of Hope. It's a separate game mode, so I don't think Kingdoms will be attached to the Altar of Hope. It's gonna probably have like in the main menu, there's gonna be like 2 options. And I doubt the altar, like your profile from this will not affect your profile on Kingdoms, is my understanding. They're like separate. I'm saying that you do dumb stuff. Yeah, I mean, I like understand it. Like from an emotional perspective, I can understand it being like, when they wrote it on paper, it was like, man, they're in love, and then like they heal somebody else, and that person's like, why not me? Like, you love me, like, and I can get on paper where they were coming from with the original relationship system. It was just extremely jarring, especially because it like pulled you in and out of combat with the cutscenes, and then it was just like, it didn't translate good to a game because you were punished for good gameplay essentially. Yeah, I mean, they're okay. I'm not gonna say the people who hate DD2 just for it being DD2 or like are truly. I'm talking about the people who have been on the fence about it, and there are a lot of people on the fence with DD2. People who are like, it's just not close enough to DD1. I like it, but it's not quite there. Those are the people that it's gonna bring in. The people who are like, no, fuck DD2. I hate DD2. It's terrible. I only like DD1, and I will never like anything else. They're not gonna like. That's not the target audience, right? Try to work together, yeah. Well, not cutscenes. It had like, how you have like, this was even before Resolute and Meltdown was a thing. You know how you have meltdowns and it like brings up the character and it has like a little, animation and stuff. It used to do that for relationships. It used to have like moments where the characters have a relationship proc, like amorous or whatever. And you still have similar ones. Like there's still amorous procs and stuff, but it would happen like every fucking move. You would like, every time you did something, it'd be like hateful, then amorous, and it would just like, you just zoom in and then zoom back out, and then zoom in and zoom. It was so fucking annoying. Yeah, the act outs, that's what they were called. It was just like all the fucking time. It was like, oh my. No, we're not doing another Shambler. Shattered Will time? Coward. Oh no. No, we've already done one Shambler fight. I'm not doing another one. Sorry. Reintroduced Viagra, and also the Crimson Courtier's enemies look fucking brutal, dude. My dear, my love, front-facing PD, where PD was staring right at the fucking camera. It's just like what the fuck? Yeah, we used to have round limits on road fights, where if you didn't beat, like this would be a 5-round limit, and if you didn't beat it in 5 rounds, the fight ended and you got no rewards. Just join. What is this Kingdoms Talk new patch? It's a new update that's coming to the game later this year. It's a whole new game mode they're adding, Semtex. It's huge. I would recommend either watching my video on it or watching the trailer. So look at the characters talk. Yeah, exactly. I saw the video of early access relationships looked extremely disruptive. They were very disruptive. What were they thinking? I mean, again, it's a issue of on paper it sounded fine. It was in reality it didn't. And they were quite, I mean, that was the purpose of early access, right? Was to find stuff like that. But that's the reason early access ended up taking a long time, I think, is because there were two major updates that happened to the game that I don't think were planned, right? The relationship update and the driving update. Those two were like, they built different systems, and those systems were not intended to be changed that dramatically. They completely reworked relationships, and they pretty much completely reworked driving outside of the actual just driving itself. But they actually, like, those things I don't think were ever intended to be updates to the game, so they weren't in the original roadmap and they weren't planned, and that's kind of why a lot of stuff got delayed. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think they maybe should have cooked the game a little bit longer before releasing from early access, but at the end of the day, they kind of had to, because there were so many people who were like, they said it was only going to be about a year. A lot of people wanted to play on Steam, and that's just as what it is. So I think they just had contractual obligations where they like had to release it publicly. How dare, oh yeah, where they were like, you killed, yeah, I love the kill stealing. That was almost worse than the fucking amorous act outs. You took my kill, and the thing about kill stealing was there was no way to predict it. It was just like, oh, they just, okay. Yeah, Crimson Core wheeled enemies, and the lovely new Beastmen faction, and there's also another DLC coming that they announced in an article they released at the same time as Kingdoms. We don't know anything about that except for the fact that it's for the main game mode, which is this, which they're calling the Confessions game mode. So there's going to be Confessions and Kingdoms. So this is the Confessions game mode. There's a new DLC coming for this that's going to have a new faction and a new region. We don't know anything else about that. I'm assuming that one will be paid. That will not be a free update. That'll be a DLC. Well, they've said DLC, so yes, it'll be paid, right? Like, DLC implies that it's an additional thing that you purchase. I guess you can get free DLCs, but I doubt they would do that for this. The game is not perfect yet, no, but they are continuously working on it. Like I've said before, like, Red Hook could quite literally have dropped the game as is and then left and been like, all right, that's it. Like, the fact that they haven't is good, right? The game is not perfect, but like, I love it for the fact that they continuously are trying to make it better, in my opinion. The regions they dropped, they could be. They probably had quite a few regions. I mean, I know like even Chris was saying that originally they were talking about doing like a giant region where it was all giant enemies, but they couldn't pull that off. I doubt that's the direction they would go with this, if I'm entirely honest, but you know, my thinking is that it's probably like a desert region is the one that a lot of people have been talking about for a long time. But that's about it. Haven't had to change the red plus on that tent. Oh, do you think, would that be, does the Red Cross get mad about that? Is that like a copyright thing, or does the Red Cross get kind of like angry about that? I have walking the whole, yeah, it won't have walkings. Really? I didn't know that. It's probably a small enough game that they haven't really cared, right? Maybe that's really. But my assumption is that the region for the enemies that they're adding into the DLC for the Confessions is going to be a different faction than the 3 that they're adding. At least I hope so. It could be the same, but it feels kind of weird that you get like a free update that adds them into the game in one game mode, but then you have to pay to unlock them in a different game mode in the same game. Like, that would be a bit annoying to me. Dropped and left the game. I mean, yeah, probably, but also like game developers have done that many times. Like, You know, they get their money and they leave, right? Spending the rest of the game. I mean, there is canonically a desert in this world, right? They could just say that, you know, whatever. But maybe not. Like, I'm trying to think of what other regions, like, they could add. There's plenty of biomes. I mean, it could just be that they make the mountain into its own region. I don't know. I also don't know how that's going to work in the Kingdoms update, because we did see mountain, like, tiles, and we don't know how that's going to work. My guess is that the mountain Kingdoms will be the cultist region. We already have caves, though, right? I mean, Sluice is kind of caves, right? Misuse of the Red Cross is technically against the Geneva Convention. Interesting. International... Oh, okay. Huh. I had no idea. Love to have the Crimson Court back. We might. I mean, the court could be a thing. 5 total regions. You're not guaranteed to even have a choice to visit them all. That's definitely a concern. Maybe they'll change some things. I mean, it's a DLC, right? So my guess is that it wouldn't just be... I get a feeling that they're going to make it work slightly differently. They're pretty creative with how they implement DLCs, right? So it might be like something that you always have the option to go to, but it's like a side thing, a special thing, something like that. Character filing, gee, no idea. Anyway, wait. Let's take a look here. I don't really have any money for this, but I also don't really care to go to the hospital either, so let me go this way. Told in the trailer that the new faction rise because the mountain has fallen, they want to take the lands. They do kind of imply that they talk about how, like, the enemies are all coming at you and you have time limit. We still don't really know that much beyond that. Like I said, I kind of broke down the whole trailer in my video about it. Always get the sluice. Yeah, my hope is that it's not just a mini region, but, like, I'm thinking that they'll make it like a unique thing. Like that, because again, adding in just a region, Chris and Tyler have both spoken about this. They don't like doing the same thing again, right? Like, for them, they've even said specifically they don't like just adding enemies or just a new region, because it doesn't add much replayability. It just adds, like, a couple hours of extra content, and then you've played it, and then it's just the same game at that point. So my guess is that they will make it be something slightly more involved. I just don't know what that would look like. Could be a lot of things, right? So we'll have to see. That one's still like a mystery. Like, nobody really knows what that area is gonna look like or be or anything like that. So, but it's exciting. We have a lot of stuff coming to the game. So I don't know how they're doing it all, honestly. I genuinely do not know, with the team the size that it is, how they are, like, making all of this happen. But kudos to them for putting it together. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, one of the DLCs or updates gets delayed. I wouldn't even be that mad if it did. Because, again, I'm always a fan of giving the content finished and not, like, releasing an unfinished thing. So, who knows? Maybe it won't. I definitely think that all the path reworks need to be done before Kingdoms. I would say it needs to be done before they release it on console, but I don't think that's going to happen. Gets on every kill. He's getting additional crit from Killer's Glow. Everybody gets that buff if they get the kill. And then it stresses out the rest of the team. Be done a year ago? Yeah. A lot of things needed to be done, but they're not. So, hindsight is 20/20, ain't it? I'm just happy that it's being done. It's a guaranteed buff for us. Good resist across the... Lots of stress resist happening, which is awesome for us. Alright, I can't target the corpse. I don't remember that. Days rostering Kingdoms, and after a while you get path reworks, so you don't know how to play it. Yeah, I mean, like, that's I agree. I think that they need to kind of figure out what their priority is as far as that, but I can't really dictate how they do that. Just have to hope that they understand why one is important and they should focus on it, but... Oh yeah, I mean the path reworks are happening and they're good so far, right? Obviously there was a little bit of controversy with Yellow Hand and people not liking it, but they made the changes that people wanted. So Audrey and Dismas both feel incredible now, in my opinion. Like they have such dynamic playstyles as far as their paths. Like I definitely feel like I'm playing side grades of a hero with like different choices. And they all feel very distinct. So as long as they keep going that direction of all of them, then fine by me. I understand it might take some time, yeah. Yeah, nobody talks about Yellow Hand negatively anymore, but Yellow Hand, the initial change they did to it was pretty rough, right? They really tried to avoid making him a bleed path. They wanted him to be like a debuffer, and it just didn't end up panning out like for how things worked, you know? And once they leaned into him being a bleed path, it was like, oh, this is good. PD and Man-Arms reworks. I'm really excited to see Plague Doctor. I'm excited to see how they especially rework Physician and Alchemist. I have some ideas of what they might do with Alchemist as far as like, I mean, it's going to be a blight-focused path, so they're going to have, probably not going to change all that much, but they will probably get rid of like how potent it is and make it more about like having interactions with blight than it is about just stacking blight. So, we'll see. Physician's gonna be interesting though, for sure. Flag to blight, yeah. Obviously they hate bleed, huh? Pretty funny. Pretty funny when you look at it like that. Alright, another candle, and then we won't get an ambush, that's good. Innate resist piercing is gonna go, yeah, it's gonna go away, and some people won't be happy about that. I get that, but I think it's a change that needs to happen. Give enemies diseases? Holy crap. That'd be pretty funny. Dodecahedron. Take the combat items. Hemophiliac is fine. Space dust. Space dust. I love some space dust. Nice to have Surgeon without the negative resist piercing on Blight. It will be, yeah. It'll be interesting to see. They're definitely going to make Surgeon her healing specific path. It already is, obviously. But I get the feeling that we're going to see some pretty dramatic changes to how Battlefield Medicine and Discriminate Science work on that path to make them more, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see, like, more, like, you can use Battlefield Medicine from any rank, and you can use, like, very similar to to how Bannerate works with Battlefield Medicine, but maybe it doesn't get rid of the dots, but you get, like, 5 uses of it, you can use it from any rank or something, you know, something like that, right? There's definitely, like, ways for it to go. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Yeah, heals more and increases dot resistance, you know, or, you know, there's definitely gonna be things. We'll have to see. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Genuinely, I don't know. I haven't seen anything about that, so. Damn. I was really hoping that blind would pop off. Yeah, I can see how people find him boring. He's boring in the sense that he's just kind of good at, like, being good at doing lots of things. I'll be interested to see how, and I definitely think Sergeant needs some serious rework. I'll be very interested to see how that all pans out. Oh, theory crafting things? Yeah. As long as they give him some unique elements and make him feel more like a specific role or something, I think they're really gonna be able to pop off of him. They'll basically, yeah, I mean, Bulwark and Vanguard feel very similar in the sense that they're just like, he does a lot of damage. And it's like, okay. I probably shouldn't be doing this fight the way that I'm doing it right now. Was really hoping... Focus, I don't know. I really have not been paying attention to this fight, if I'm entirely honest. I've been too focused on talking. Okay, we got him. That's why I focused on him. We got lucky that we were able to make that happen, honestly. Look at all those crit tokens. Okay, she's a little beefy right now. Also, why am I focusing on fucking... No, he also got Cosmic Slayer. He got it from when we took the last Shambler fight. Yeah, I need to kill this little guy. Thankfully, her AI is dumb enough that when she gets a natural crit token, she doesn't really realize it, and she just goes for Nocturne Commune anyway. Yeah, we all want that. I definitely think that we need full versions that you can unlock after you've kind of beaten them or something like that. Leper rework is going to be tough, in my opinion. I think he's going to be one of the hardest characters to rebalance. Hey, I don't think he, like, needs a super large amount of it, but I think that people are expecting it, and, I don't know, we'll see. I'll be interested to see what decision they decide to go with on him. And honestly, that's kind of, sometimes it's okay to have straightforward paths. Like, we do need straightforward mechanics on some heroes, right? Like, getting too complicated is not always the answer. And I think Leper has some, like Tempest. I don't think Tempest needs that much work, honestly. I kind of like him having just smack things, but also is a little less tanky, right? Like, maybe he needs some things that, like, don't give him as much something. You know, there's things that I think he could definitely get. This Greater Bouncer's Belt is going to be, I think, a potent trinket for us. Monarch, yeah, I think Monarch definitely needs some juice. I think Monarch could be made into like a really strong debuff-centric path that isn't like also tanky, like, you know, kind of class. Yeah, that's why I think his side grades are pretty rough, right? Like, in the sense that, like, it's just hard to like figure out what his identity is. I think Poet, as him being like a tank path, makes sense, but maybe he needs even less damage. Like, he really should be just like, oh yeah, no, nothing. Duelist is like, should be. Now I get it. Yeah. Thank you, video game. Yeah, thank you for the good doctor. Tough on her is really good as well. Tough, Slippery Sanguine. That's pretty damn good, man. That's pretty damn good. All right. As is tradition, when we reach the mountain here, we're going to go ahead and open up a game giveaway. Cactus, again, please remember to DM me so I remember your last game giveaway win. Anybody is welcome to join this game giveaway. You do have to be following the channel in order to win and claim your prize, so please follow. If you made it this far, you should follow. If you're watching this video on YouTube, hey, subscribe to the channel. I'd very much appreciate it. Make sure you come over to the Twitch stream sometime so you can get ahead and get in on one of these game giveaways. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to open it up here in a second.
Arrive, foolishly seeking
it
fortune
is
and
open.
glory.
So this is for a random Steam giveaway. Light, thank you very, or LG. I'm going to say Light. I'm assuming that's how you want me to say that, but it could be LGGHT. Welcome on in. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Exclamation enter for a chance to win.
Arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory. In this domain
and it's for a random Steam key, so it could be for a $2 game that I have. I also have an $80 game, and there's a whole bunch in between. You're welcome to do anything you'd like, but just don't sell it. You're welcome to give it to a friend if you don't have Steam, so go ahead and get on in. And I appreciate all the followers, appreciate all the support. Lots of people hanging out here, so I appreciate y'all being here. Let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and do that at the end of the boss fight, so just keep that in mind. And yeah, let's get on into it. Let's see what we got going on. We do have a Skull Tea. Do we need to get rid of anything? I mean, I would like to get rid of Light Sensitive if I can, but there's not much I can do about that right now. Unless I also... Do we have Meditative Totem as well? No, just one Skelty, so we can only get rid of one of the top quirks. Hemophiliac is probably a good one to get rid of. Maybe Sickly's also good, but yeah. Wouldn't mind another run after this one. Maybe we'll do another run. I didn't stream yesterday, so I'm definitely due for a long stream, huh? Okay, first of all, we're gonna check our food. Let's check our food stores. We've got 2 food items. Let's grab 2 more. Grab another apples and cheese. And we'll put the debuff resist. I'm also gonna give him the debuff resist because he's gonna get hit with a lot of blinds probably, so, or attempt to get hit with a lot of blinds as well. Basically light, but it's always taken as name, so legit. Yeah, no, I gotcha. All right, let's see. What do we want to upgrade here? Could use that. Yeah, I could basically roll the items on him. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. All right, let's get some damage. Damaging abilities are going to be important for us. Both of hers are already upgraded. Double tap isn't going to give us too much value. I guess Grape Shot Blast to give us the back row damage is going to be important for us here. Let's see. Do we have any more Soothing Poultices? We do have another Soothing Poultice. Excellent. Generally, we're pretty much going to give it to everybody but the Jester, because Jester is just so low that it's not going to do much for him. We're going to spread it out on these ones until one of them rolls Squeamish. So now we're up to 55% on them. All right, excellent. So we've got pretty good burn resist across the board. Go ahead and get the speed up here, here, and here. All right, crit. Armor. Bleed resist, sure. Crit again. Increased healing received. She's already got increased healing, so we'll give it to these 2. Stress, don't really care about. Sure, maybe he'll roll Squeamish. Nah. Yeah, Instructus with this torch can be very fun if you manage to roll pretty good. Let's take a look at our relationships, see what we got going on here. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Shelby and Tom up. I'm drinking some whiskey. Now they're in the positive zones. Everybody is friendly. That's awesome. Stealth on the Jester, sure. It'd be fine for us. Probably should make sure that we use these Shred of Decencies. Let's take a look at the provision. We do have some more money, so let's see what we can get here. Frank Poultice isn't going to help us too much. Take some Sherwin powders. Could also get another restorative herbs here. Take the knotted tug rope. Could be pretty good for us for the strength. Sure. Alright, everybody's feeling... I think I never got it. It's not the Fulgur's. The Fulgur or the Skeever can drop it, but it's basically a weapon that allows you to... You can throw it from the back of your ranks, and it knocks back and immobilizes the target. Greater Bouncer's Belt. Where is this going to go? So if I do this here, she only has a 55% chance to resist her blade. She already has an increased chance of healing herself or getting heals, so I'm not super worried about it. 12 speed is also pretty damn good, so I don't think we really need that Greater Wolf's Blood. We've already got good speed on him. Wainwright. Just get what we can here. Able to get full upgrade. Very nice. Going to the mountain. All right. Overall, pretty damn good. We've got a lot of candles here, so assuming we win, we'll be able to get some good candles going on. I'm not going to take Temptation. I don't think it's really going to help us out. So let's go to the mountain. I'm going to go to the restroom. So in the meantime, enjoy some clips, and I'll be right back. Asking for anybody to give me any guidance. God damn it. Chat, you're supposed to fucking do that for me. How am I supposed to be good at this game if you can't predict what I'm fucking thinking? Collector? Enriching Fuck you, Collector. We're coming for you. We're gonna do it. Jeez. Oh, you fucking god fucking damn it. Goddamn fucking motherfucker piece of shit ass. Ooh, this looks like not a good time at all. Who invented this room?
Burn hell.
My god. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is ridiculous. Oh God, no! Oh, I forgot to close the door. I just, oh no!
You stole my fucking sack of items. How dare you touch my fucking sack, Junior? You touch my sack again, and I will fuck you up. Do you understand? We don't ever touch my sack. Ever. Give me all your monies. That's actually all I care about. I don't value any of you as human beings. I only value you for your money and your ability to pay me. And if you can't subscribe to me, get the fuck out of my channel. I don't even want you here. You're just scum. Shamblerino. Here goes. Didn't miss. That could be a worse shuffle. It is annoying because we are going to end up with a position 1 Plague Doctor. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just start getting blights into this guy. So if you're fighting the Shambler, I will say that dots are probably your best friend here. They're pretty susceptible to them. These guys don't have much health, but they do become very deadly very quickly. And if you can just get dots into them before they start doing crazy stuff, you can just remove them pretty quickly. The Shambler's also just not very strong these days. Was definitely tougher at one point. Back in my day, Shamblers are a real threat. Yeah, they can become very threatening. Like, they buff themselves of every round, every time they hit, and that buff is no joke. This is the first buff, and that's plus 3 speed, plus 50% damage, or plus 5% crit. Yeah, that ain't no fucking joke. Thankfully, we do get to go. We've got a really fast team here as well, which is great, so we're just all, like, rolling before him. So he's dead. He's no death blow resist, and that's it. That's the fight. It's gonna be glorious. We're gonna stab him in the fucking face until they're fucking dead, and I'm gonna just keep stabbing him until they're fucking dead. Ah, it's a Shambler! Yay! Ooh, look at all these foot soldiers. You know why they call them foot soldiers? Cause like, look at them feet though. Closer inspection indeed. Them grippers. All right, let's go see what Blighttown's all about. Like my heart souls, but whatever. Oh, that was probably a bad idea, huh? Like, I'm playing the game of life, and I'm obviously winning. All right, I'm playing games for people for a living, wearing a banana suit and a Hawaiian shirt, sunglasses, and eating spicy beans. I'm not doing anything wrong with my life.
No! Oh! Whoops.
Hello, motherfucker.
All right, we're back on the mountain. Let's see what we get. A lot of hope and a little bit of love. Fates of Black Healing is just goated. Just goated. How do you, there's an option for it. It's a fairly recent change. You go to options, you go to game, you go to embark reveal relationships button, and you click that, and then you get that option. There's a button that pops up in the bottom left. Just cracked one up. It's a Coke, but cheers. All right, one fight on the mountain, so not that big a deal. No Cardinal that we got to deal with, which is always nice. I don't like dealing with the Cardinal. Nobody likes dealing with the Cardinal. A little bit of deaconing just to get things going. Surprised we didn't actually spawn in a candle interaction there. Normally we kind of do at this point because there's so many of them. All right. Gonna start off blinding the Deacon just so we don't have to deal with him, or not. Okay, that's fine. Could also just not blind the Deacon. That works. That's an option. Not a great option, but it's an option, I suppose. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of some of this. And then we can just do this. And we're not gonna get much, if any, procs on the Killer's Glow here, but we might as well, like, try to get some kills on If we can. There we go. Clenching Claw is doing the Lord's work there. Yeah, if we can get Killer Glow procs, we should, just to, like, you know, increase our chance of getting crits. I mean, he's at 42% crit right now because of the, on comboed enemies and stuff. So every little bit we can get is gonna help. That 6 regen is lovely. That's what I get for trying to focus on kills. Get the stress down because he's about to hit me pretty hard. And... Huh. I actually didn't even know they could dodge that. I mean, obviously it makes sense that they can, but I used that item so little that I kind of forgot that that was like a thing. Honestly, him using that was fine for us. I'd rather take that than other options. Deacon Smash! $11 damage on both these corpses. That gives me 2 more procs on this, which is about as good as I can get on this for this. I think that's actually the max amount I can get on a single hero on Act 2 for Killer's Glow. There's no, yeah, that probably is 4%. Okay. Cosmic Slayer. Oakley dokley, ladies and gentlemen. Final fight, here we go. So, let's check of our combat items. See what's gonna help us. Blind is definitely gonna be a thing that we want to help with. We can use some stealth. We can use burn salve, healing salve. Yep. All good stuff. Let's go for it. Final fight, here we go. Hopefully we can do this without a death. Oh, you know what, actually? Let's do a little prediction, huh? Haven't done a prediction in a while. Final boss outcome. All right, y'all. We've got 2 minutes. I'm gonna do 2-minute prediction for this. If you guys would like to spend some channel points, see how you think we're gonna do in the final fight here, you've got 2 minutes to put in that prediction. I'm gonna give it about a minute, just so that way you guys can see how well it goes early on. You know, I don't want y'all getting too good there. Everybody, you know, if everybody puts your points on full clear or no deaths, nobody's gonna win, right? Yeah, we do have a game giveaway going on, exclamation for a chance to win a free random Steam key. You just have to be following in order to win. I appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, at this point, nobody's gonna win anything, right? Somebody's got some on 1 to 2 heroes dying, so if that person wins, or those people win, you're gonna win a shit ton of points. Not that it really matters. I appreciate the vote of confidence, though. You all obviously think very highly of me. What are we gonna start with? Front Shallow Breath. Alright. Should be able to do enough damage between those two. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get a blind here, because that's always a good start for us. And then start pumping in damage on the front, or in the body here. Good miss. Yeah, you gotta put some on the other option just in case. You never know. Killing the lungs will give stress. Yeah, killing the lungs will proc the stress thing, right? So Use that to peel off the token there. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna get Bulwark of Faith going now just to get that taunt and everything going. Excellent stun, love that. Those block plus tokens are always so annoying on this fight. Big back lung. Wow, pistol shot only did 7 damage there. That's not fun. Oh well. That'll do enough. I didn't think about his move resist. I'm glad it's high. I really didn't put much thought into how that might pan out. Okay, a shallow breath here. Not the next patch? No, we have nothing about the next patch, unless you're talking about like kingdoms or that's the only thing we have any inkling about. We don't know when or if we're getting, I mean, I assume we are getting more hero balance patches, but we don't know anything about them, so. Excellent. Been very quiet for a long time. Yeah, we don't know what's going on. That burn resist is coming in absolutely clutch right now. Still shallow breath. Probably likely to be getting into deep breath territory here pretty soon. But you're gonna have to be a little cautious of because we don't really have the best ways of dealing with it. We're doing the damage here, but kind of barely. It's an unfortunate blind. Yeah, we're definitely, yeah, the physical damage is still like a really not great option overall. Nothing, I just don't really have anything else I want to put on him, so I didn't really think about switching. Okay. Good stun, though. Still gonna be able to get probably a deep breath. No, I went for a shallow breath. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and encore here. Get that Hellion back where we want him. Both the Hellion and this guy. So. Good hit. Gonna toe-to-toe here to get her up front again. Someone got sick at the company? I haven't heard anything, but it's entirely possible. It's a small team, so anybody being out of commission would definitely affect their ability to do stuff. No, in your room? I mean, somebody coughed. Shelby coughed. Doesn't mean she's sick. She's sick nasty, though. Is that enough? Yeah, okay. Gotta be a deep breath, yeah. About to say, it's gotta happen soon here, huh? There we go. Come on, you gotta dodge that. Something I could not do with asthma. Valid. That's the first Ghastly Gruel proc we've had this fight. Pretty sure, unless I just missed one earlier, but... now the lung can't see us. Very, very helpful. I'm not gonna toe-to-toe because I don't want her getting locked into rank 2. John Cena. Da, 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 da. Flames down, huh? Okay, I need to Wicked Hack here. I was hoping to toe-to-toe, but Wicked Hack is a necessity. The lungs get killed. If one lung dies, then it can only do shallow breaths. If both lungs die, then it just does, like... It just cleaves your team, pretty much. But yeah, if you kill one of the lungs, it can only do shallow breath. But if you kill both of them, it'll do beefier hits for a while. It's gonna be rough. Because that's weakness. We have to Adrenaline Rush here. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get hit with a cleave hit here. Hysteria hits 2 people? I feel like I didn't know that. Is that just because we killed one of the lungs? Yeah, okay. That's gotta be, yeah, I was about to say, it's gotta be because of a lung hit. Alright, now we're scared. Good stun, though. I don't know why I've never noticed that before. Oh well. Gotta keep things spicy, you know? This fight can get very scary very quick. Ugh, excuse me. Good dodge, thank you. I didn't see how much damage we did. I wish it would tell me, because I could toe-to-toe, but probably not the best bet. I just, like, that little line is not enough to tell me what the damages I need to do. I've always wished it would have, like, an actual indicator that's like, hey, you need to do this amount of damage. That's 4, so I need to do 8. That sucks. I will be able to do 8, but... Oh, 12 damage today. Very nice. Why is he doing so much damage, dude? It's crazy amounts of damage here. That was risky. G freaking G. Woo! Full clear, no deaths. Pretty much nobody wins any money. Well, nobody wins any money, so. Y'all were not bold with your money. I think you get like 20 points between everybody or something. But GG. 94 candles, not bad. That puts us to 17. How many did we collect there? We took 30 candles in there, so that's pretty good. 100 candles keeps us feeling all right. And that puts us to 17 flames done. Whew. This is a grind, to say the least, isn't it? Let's go ahead and do that game giveaway, huh? Exclamation enter if you haven't gotten in. I'll give you a last second here to get in. Anybody is welcome, by the way. You do have to be following in order to win, but... I was thinking about doing another run, but I'm far too hungry. I'm kind of woozy because I haven't eaten anything today, so... Why does this pen not work? Is this pen out of ink? That's lovely. I'll put it on a note. Sorry, Gonzalez. Alright, Alright. And we're gonna go ahead and close the giveaway, and we're gonna pick a winner, and the winner is Crustacean. GG's Crustacean. Crustacean, if you could shoot me a DM if you want to. Otherwise, I will try to remember. Oh damn indeed. GG's. GG's Crustacean. right, on that note, everybody, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Y'all are cool, awesome people. Thanks for a really good stream. A lot of people here, a lot of follows, a lot of new friends, so that's a good thing. If you're watching this video on YouTube, hey, subscribe to the channel so that way you don't miss any of my videos. If you're watching this on Twitch, I appreciate you being here. We're gonna go find somebody to raid. So if you'd like to make a friend, I'd appreciate y'all being kind. Let's go raid Big Joe. Big Joe's playing some DD2, so we're gonna go say hi to them. Thank y'all for hanging out. I'll catch y'all on the next stream, which will be on Tuesday afternoon. There's gonna be a raid message here that you're welcome to copy and paste, and slam in their channel if you'd like to go ahead and be funny, whatever the case is. Be nice, say hi. Maybe you find somebody you want to hang out and follow. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Catch y'all on the next stream. Bye-bye.